Hello. Wait for a couple more people to join in, then we'll get this party started. What's up, Josh? What's up, Where Knob 1000, Chicken Man, Gary, Alpha, Nathan, Alvin. What's up, guys? Warren OB. There we go. Where Knob. Wow, I was way off. Trying to think here. Everybody get their bingo cards ready. I got my Sam Adams Oktoberfest. I'll be switching to Kugels shortly after this. I thought I drank all of my Sam Adams earlier. I found a few videos I haven't seen yet, or at least a few that I haven't watched with you guys just yet. I know this one, it's gonna be interesting with this one. What's up, Hannah? There is a random generator. If you go to my Warren, if you go into the description, there is a link that you can click on, and you can generate your own card. You don't have to follow along with me. The last winner, Kugels. What? I thought I pronounced it right. Whatever. The last person who won, they won a $25 gift card to Amazon. I was drunk enough to be generous and actually give somebody a prize here, so I'm going to announce it here ahead of time. So if you actually want to win something tonight, participate. And the thing is, I'm just going to be relying on the honor system. So I'm going to rely that you guys are being truthful in saying whether or not you got bingo, okay? Because I literally have no means of actually verifying whether you got bingo or not. So, yes, conveyance vessel means both words. It's supposed to be like conveyance / vessel. So it's supposed to count as one. Shut up, Nathan. All right, let's get this show on the road. Oh yeah, I promise I will.
I'm the authorized representative.
Skip through this ear rape insanity.
Of the name, I'm here to handle all matters for their name.
Well, if you're not Mr. Riley, then you can't appear on his behalf.
We play. Friggin' Pope. I usually play until we got a victor. It's not per video, because I mean most of the time you can't really get bingo off of one video. Sometimes there are videos like that. I think this video might actually be that one, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I am the.
Step back out.
Sure, I'll be. I'm definitely the Riley family. Show you right.
Then you can have a seat.
Right.
Mr. Riley. Either one's okay with me.
Prefer to be. That's a title. You can call me Devin. Thank you. What's your name?
Pamela Converse.
Pamela, and you are?
I'm one of the prosecuting attorneys with the Scott County Attorney's Office. And you'd know that if you've been here on time, because we made announcements at the beginning of the court.
I spoke to Beth on the phone and told her I did.
Oh my God! All right.
In any event, you are to be charged with disorderly conduct and obstructing legal to no, as the prosecutor, telling the judge is at bail hearings right now. The judge comes back if you'd like.
I've been here all day. This is not meaningful at all. I took
Okay,
a 2-hour bus right here.
Do you want to see if there's a bailiff?
Yeah, you're gonna need backup. I'm not scared of them. I took a 2-hour bus
Sir,
right here.
I just told you can have a seat in the hallway.
I could have a seat in the courtroom if I want to.
Well, you can do that.
I know
Either
I can.
way, I'm telling you, leave this room.
Or
Or you'll be removed.
Or we'll have you removed from this room. You're not, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I declare the captain of the ship is abandoned ship. I declare captain of this courtroom.
Oh my
I
God.
order my case to be dismissed.
So he's already on the Maritime Admiralty shit.
Okay.
I have the right to a fair and meaningful hearing.
Sir, you're wasting your words on us. We're your court clerks.
I mean, I've been here since 9. I took a 2-hour bus to get here. I've been waiting since 9 o'clock. I have a 2-hour bus home. I'm not intimidated by this public servant at one bit.
The large calendar you heard in the order that you checked in.
Okay, well, I wish to have a fair and meaningful hearing. I have some clarification
Sir,
pertaining
you're
to the nature
wasting
and
your
cause of
words
charges
on us.
against
We're
me.
your court clerks. We're not
Nature and cause, if you haven't heard that one.
You know when the judge will be back once he has abandoned the
And
ship?
public servant.
I don't know what that means. The judge has an afternoon calendar. I don't know what time that starts.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll have to wait here more.
No, you are not on the afternoon calendar. You will not be seen today.
Well, I order this case. Is this
You
a
do
court
not
of
order
record?
anything.
Is this a court of record?
No, we do not have a court reporter in this courtroom.
This is completely crazy.
Court of record.
It's not crazy. Do you have paperwork? Did you settle your case today?
I'm trying to have some
Well,
clarifications with the judge, but
The judge is
obviously
not
we
on the
abandoned
bench.
ship,
The
so
judge
I
does
declare this
not-
case to be
The
dismissed.
judge will not hear your case today. It is not a case that needs to be heard by the judge.
Warren, a court of record is, again, one of those archaic terms that a lot of these guys use. Actually, as a matter of fact, when I was preparing for my discussion with Archangel, I dug up my old legal history book that I had in law school when I was in second year. That was one of my favorite classes because it was like all about the history of the development of, the common law, actual common law and U.S. law and everything. And court of record or courts of record was an archaic form of court from way back in England, from the late the early modern period, like the 1500s. That's what it was. What's up, Wazoo?
I took a 2-hour bus here. I have the right to a fair and meaningful hearing. I'm presumed innocent. I'm here on bullcrap, obstruction of justice charges.
You're not. Your arraignment today is
I
not
can't talk
in
to a
front of.
judge.
Please let me finish. Your arraignment today is not in front of the judge. If you wish to plead not guilty and continue this, it may be at that time, but it is not today.
I have an unsigned plea of guilty, but I have some questions. I don't understand.
He's doing the Robbie,
That is something the prosecutor can answer. That
defense.
is not a question the judge can answer at this
She
time.
would not answer with me. She told me to leave.
What is your question?
My questions pertaining to the nature and cause of the charges against me.
I'm sorry, the what?
I have clarifications pertaining to the nature
You
and
do
charge.
not you don't understand the charges?
No, I have clarification. I
don't know what you're
I
asking.
don't understand anything. No.
Do you understand the charges?
No, I do not understand.
What are the charges?
I don't understand. I don't have no complaint. I have no signed wet ink
Yeah,
signature.
Robbie
I have
Estabrook.
nothing.
Let me
I'm
find
here. I don't
your
know
name.
why.
Let me find your name. How do you spell your last name?
I'll figure it
How do you spell your last name?
out. Riley. I am the authorized representative of the name Devin
Oh
Riley.
my God, my
R-I-L-E-Y.
ears. Authorized representative, if you didn't hear that.
How do you spell your first name?
The name is Devin.
D-E-V-I-N?
Correct. And I'm going to need everyone's name and badge number, everyone's oath of office. I'm going to need the judge's bond information.
Name and
I have a
badge
right to
number,
speak in the
oath
public
of
courtroom, sir.
office.
I'm going to need your name and badge number if you're going to be dealing with me, the man.
Mr. Riley.
I am not Mr. Riley. Please don't call me that. You could call me Devin of the Riley family. Call me Devin. Thank you very much. I'm trying to be respectful. I do not appreciate
I
this
appreciate that.
at all.
Devin, you were issued a ticket or a citation from an officer.
I don't understand.
Hang on. Did he give you a copy of the ticket?
No, I need a wet ink signature, original copy. I have a right to a fair and meaningful hearing.
He
I
said
do not
fair
wish to
and
come back
meaningful
here under
hearing
threat,
at least 3 or 4
under threat,
times now.
duress, and coercion. You have no jurisdiction. This court has no jurisdiction. I have the right to talk. I have the freedom of speech.
Under duress.
How could this be contempt of court? I have freedom of speech. I'm not intimidated by any of y'all. I'm going to need everyone's name and badge number,
Devin
starting
of
with
the
you.
Riley family, because that somehow changes the meaning of one's name, or the legal significance of
How do you
saying
spell it?
one's name.
Alingbeil.
Again, it's like
240.
these guys really
Do
believe
you have any
in
bond
word
information
magic.
or oath of office? Did you take an oath?
July 21st, 1981.
Bet you did. Grant. Thanks for your service. How about you, sir?
What's that?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Good.
All right. And I don't see the sergeant I talked to earlier. So you guys have a little information of who I am and what I do for. I'm a Ramsey County resident. This is the Sergeant of Internal Affairs. I would be expecting to talk to your Sergeant of Internal Affairs about the courtroom decor going on here.
Sergeant of Internal Affairs? I'm calling bullshit on that.
But continue on. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name again. Rosen. How do you spell it, please?
R-O-Z-E-B-O-O-N.
O-O-N. And the badge number, sir?
158.
Thank you. And you good, sir? Alan, how do you spell it?
F-A-T.
A-T-L-U-E?
F-A-T-L-E-N-E.
Fallon. And the badge number, sir? 411. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm here to defend myself. I have the right to be in this public courtroom, and I have the right to speak. I don't appreciate the intimidation.
Oh my God, my ears.
Sure. I am Devin of the Riley family. I'm here. I'm the authorized representative of the name Devin Riley. I'm here to handle all matters and settle all claims. If there's a man or woman here today, I'm here to provide remedy for them. I have no idea, sir. I don't understand the charges. I have some clarifications pertaining to the nature and cause of the charges against me. I need a wet inked signed signature of original complaint.
1 moment, sir. 1 moment.
Is this a court of record?
He says
Are we
court
on-
of
are we on the
record,
record
not
before
for the
the record
record,
at
so I'm
this
not going to
time?
count that.
Can we be? This is a court of record. I would.
If we need to be, we don't need to be. All I asked was what you charged me.
I don't understand. I have no idea. I have some clarifications.
I'm happy to advise the court. The defendant is charged on October 27, 2000, with disorderly conduct and obstruction of justice.
Yes, at this time, I mean, this fear tactic does not intimidate me. I maybe ask for some of these guys to leave just so we could have a normal conversation here.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sheriff's officers are going to stick around.
The middle name of the
ASMR. What's with
legal
the red
fiction
ink?
that I'm here to represent would be Jerry.
That's another thing that I've forgotten. I think somebody mentioned to me the origins of the whole emphasis of red ink. But most of them say wet ink signature, meaning they only want like the original signing document, in terms of whatever it may be, either like say a mortgage or a citation or a complaint filing or a probable cause finding. They want the literal actual wet ink document in front of them, but most of the time, or at least in nowadays, people will accept certified copies of those documents, and they'll be acceptable in court. But these guys, again, they try to rely on outdated and archaic legal terminology and rules to try and get themselves out of trouble.
They are.
Well, that's the other thing too. They also mentioned like I know Alpha. They do like the thumbprint, the blood like thumbprint thing, which is also really weird. I mean, when I signed my mortgage, I didn't have to cut my thumb and
I don't
fucking
understand these charges at all.
put my thumbprint on top of my signature.
You've been in court a lot, man. You've had charges back since you were just a kid. You have a
Jamal is streaming right now, Alpha.
You have
Oh no.
disorderlies. You have a lot of assaults. You understand?
I object to any of that.
It's because you're under the influence of a controlled substance or alcohol, or because you're suffering from a mental illness.
Objection.
We'll give you
The judge is like, I don't know what's going on with you. You may be under the influence of alcohol or substance, or you're suffering from a mental disorder.
trial, and you come back, and do what you usually do.
Do I have the right
if you
to
want
offend
him
me?
in, come. He can join in. I doubt he's
Well, I have
going
the right
to
to appear
participate,
in
but
the
I'm more than willing to talk to this guy if he was willing to
Pre-trial,
talk.
And then your trial. You can put it on for trial.
Am I
This
pre-
is only an arraignment, sir.
Can I get this on the record and for the record?
No, we don't.
For the record.
Okay. I don't wish to be arraigned. I have a plea of guilty here. I intend to plead guilty, but first have some clarifications pertaining to the nature and cause of the charge against me. Your Honor, am I presumed innocent of all charges?
Sure.
Am I presumed innocent of all elements of the charge?
See, again,
Jurisdiction elements of
this is the Mark Stevens / Robbie / anarchist. What was it? Something anarchist script. That is literally the first 4 major questions. The unsigned plea of guilty. I just have clarifications on the nature of cause, and then those 3 questions: am I guilty? Presumed innocent? Am I presumed innocent of all the elements? Is jurisdiction among the elements? All of that is part of the fucking script from Mark Stevens, Robbie Estabrook, and what's his face employed. It's all a fucking charade.
I'm not here to debate with you. This is only an arraignment. Take your pretrial date and leave.
And
Come
leave.
back for your pretrial. Look at the rules of criminal. You want to represent yourself? Look at the rules of criminal procedure to find out what happens at these various hearings. That's it. We're done.
I object to any date on it for the record.
Just give them a pretrial date and send them home.
There's no, you have no jurisdiction to even bring me here now, let alone come back.
And why in the world would you want to plead guilty? Now, listen, get your pretrial date. Don't give anybody a hard time, or I'll find you in contempt of court, and you'll spend the weekend in our jail. Do you want to do that?
No, I wish to go home.
Go home.
And
We'll give you a date for a pretrial. You can come back for your pretrial. You have a lot more latitude at your
Wait, Mark
pretrial
Stevens actually
than
admitted to that? That's shocking.
This is only an arraignment. Pack up your papers. Don't give anybody
No, yeah,
a
that's
hard
exactly what they're
time.
doing,
Take
friggin'
your
Pope. They
pretrial
think it's
and
like
go home. Or go next door.
they think they genuinely believe that if they tell the judge, like, oh, I have an unsigned plea of guilty here, that the judge would be like, oh shit, then all I have to do is just I'll just answer his questions so I can get that guilty and we can get out of here or something. Like, they act as if you're right, that it's a carrot to dangle in front of a judge. They're fucking morons. They're juvenile if they actually think that people are that prosecutor or a judge is going to just go with it.
Door for the weekend.
I have some motions I wish to present to the prosecutor for court.
No, you do that at the pretrial. Now get your date and go. If he gives anybody a hard
I
time,
love this judge.
please come
He's like,
get it.
go on,
I'll
get.
hold him in contempt, and he'll go next door. Please, grow up.
Grow up.
Can we get an afternoon? I could do 1 p.m. Under objection, duress and coercion, obviously. I'm a professional litigator.
He's a professional litigant, y'all.
See that flag, gentlemen, with the gold fringe around it?
Oh God, gold fringe. If you got that on the bingo card.
Stands for British Maritime Admiralty.
Oh, Maritime Admiralty.
Notice the difference in the flag hanging outside this courthouse. Right? Enlightened. One another. I don't consent. I never agreed to sign or fill out anything.
Well, that's fine. So you didn't put your address on there?
I'm just a man on the land.
Do you wanna verify an address with us now?
Oh, he said man on the land. He didn't say free men or free inhabitant.
Okay.
Just a child of God wishing to live peacefully.
I don't have an updated address for you, so I'm gonna give you this piece of paper back that has your next.
Did he say I know my rights?
I am gonna make a notation that you didn't want to update your address, so you're aware of that. So this is the only notification that you're gonna get of your next court date, which is June 10th at 1 p.m.
Yeah, once again, I object to it. I know it's not a court of record anyway, so I mean, it's whatever. Y'all have a nice day. Take left.
How'd it go for you?
Horrible, man. They
What do they got you?
threatened me with contempt of court. Wasn't a court of record. The
Oh,
judge,
so they put you on for a free trial?
yeah, the judge was outmatched. He had no. I'm a professional litigator on the street
yeah?
and off and in the courtroom, so I'm a dual threat. But I'll be on my way to the terminal.
Oh my God. Okay, again, what is it with these conspiracy folks and Dunning-Kruger? I'm a professional litigant. I'm a dual threat. Oh my God. Cringe.
Can you direct me to the Internal Affairs floor, or is it in this building? I definitely got to speak about some courtroom decor here.
Well, you would probably want
Internal Affairs.
a supervisor from court administration is probably who you want to talk to. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good, man. Don't worry. Say it. I'll figure it out, though, man. Yeah, I just.
No, I don't have the
Yeah.
Rotos.
I don't want to wish I make anyone do anything they.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not, unless he's talking about the sheriff's office and not the actual court.
Right, and have to get
Thank
sick
you.
later. So, I'm
I mean,
way out.
Vicky Carlson is the one that's in charge of court administration.
Yeah.
Typically, all complaints go to her.
Oh, there. Well, then you court administration, yeah.
So she's just got county court administrator.
Okay, make sure I got my paperwork. Okay, I got it. Yeah, you're 1-4A, right? Yep. Yeah, I got everyone else. All right, thanks a lot, man. You guys can take it easy in here. You know, don't do anything. Don't fringe on anyone's rights. You all took an oath, and you know, follow over. I understand.
Our hands are tied.
No one wants
stuff that we do.
No one wants to stand out. No one wants to like. I get it, man. But just come on, you're a little in charge here. That judge wasn't ready for this, boy.
You see how he thinks he won something? Like, he didn't win anything. He didn't get any of his questions answered. The judge basically told him to fuck off and put his guilty in and set him up for a pretrial hearing. He did not win whatsoever, and this guy is walking as if he got a dismissal. All right. What is this, Van Balian? What is this? I haven't seen this compilation yet.
I will not be abandoned.
Oh, here we go.
The judge, but obviously he abandoned ship, so I declare this case to be dismissed.
So what the people of Scotland have instructed me to do is put a verified claim against the Chief Constable in his private capacity as a man, no other constable or Chief Constable. And also there's a notice of liability under common law jurisdiction. Right. It's going to hold all men and
common
women.
Law. Where is it? I had common law.
Liable in private capacity under full personal liability, and class actions are going to start to be raised with immediate effect.
I know, right?
Things don't change.
This is a kid.
That is a thick-ass accent.
La Sovereign Albane, impropria persona, juris, impropria solo, impropria heredis at all times, and at this
I can tell. I guess we can tell who she's an adherent of.
point in time, all rights are reserved.
I'm a breathing person. That's not real. You're breathing. That's not real.
I don't consent to boarding the ship, basically, or coming through the bar.
Do I have I do not consent? Yep.
You know, I'm a Moorish American national. I'm an ambassador domiciling within Morocco, America.
When I comply, it will not be because contract is established.
Oh my God.
When the judge will be back once he gets abandoned ship.
For these guys, I mean, they often say like everything is a contract. You know, everything under the sun is a contract. But it's clear that they don't know what contract formation even is. I'm not even a contract attorney. I barely remember my contracts class. But even I can know it's like doing a thing like that does not create a contract.
I don't know what that means. The judge has an academic calendar. I don't know what time that starts.
And I've never had haggis.
Parts, everything. The public
For the record.
We're making a superior claim. Okay. And the purpose of this verified claim is this man's got 7 days to make a verified claim and say that
and they're looking at this like, what the fuck is this guy on about?
He, as a man in private capacity, gets a superior claim
over the land of Scotland and the. So this guy is more sovereign than the Queen? I mean, any English viewers can correct me on this. The Queen is the one who's sovereign, right?
Over the lands of Scotland and the people, which is going to be quite impossible.
Okay. You will respect the nationality. You will respect our creed. You will respect who we are.
You are driving while staring straight into the camera.
And we are not black people. We are human beings, and God gave us dominion. And when you want to take our dominion, we have the right to fight for our lives.
Yeah, you want to tow my car? I want to get you for stealing my car. That's theft. And also harassment. And also illegal search and seizure of my car.
You're the highest authority of the court now.
I am now the highest authority of this court, as the judge has not, or the magistrate has not shown me their writ of commission or their bonding agreement. I dismiss the case.
If only it were that easy, right?
I'm not establishing contract. Let me.
You don't understand the charges?
No, I have clarification. I
don't know what you're asking.
I don't understand anything. No.
Do you understand the charges?
No, I do not understand.
What are the charges?
I don't understand. I don't have no complaint. I have no signed wet ink signature. I have nothing.
Change has got to happen, Sergeant, because it's diabolical what's happening here, and the people are getting bullied. I got arrested last week.
You'll be receiving a maritime lien because you have violated, and you are
maritime lien.
Are liable for all charges, and we charge for every second that you hold them.
Then have emergency lights on, which is a definite violation of my rights, because.
How is it a violation of your rights if they have their emergency lights on?
There's no emergency.
How is that a violation of your rights? You could say that that's improper. You could say that it's not improper, but let's say for the sake of argument that you could say that it's improper or they did it inappropriately, but that's not a violation of your rights.
You're only supposed to have emergency lights, but I study law. I teach it. Go
oh God, another one.
on YouTube, look up Supreme L.
He just said it straight up. I study law. I go just look up YouTube and Kareem L.
Magistrate is abandoning ship, abandoning the court.
Right now I'm sitting in a foreign building operating under foreign occupation by the United States Corporation.
Yeah.
I and we, the people, along with others here.
Did he give you a copy of the ticket?
No, I need a wet ink signature.
The person is a fiction. It doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah?
We charge for every hour. It's going to be $500,000. I'm just trying to give you all the fees so you know. For any fingerprints, it's a $500,000.
Like, okay.
For
what was that? Oh, that's Rochester.
For an hour. For fingerprints is $1 million for each finger, okay? For an hour. For fingerprints is $1 million for each finger, okay? Pictures is $1 million.
Wow.
Just let you know that's your fee schedule, okay?
Yeah, good luck enforcing that.
I read, brother. I read, and
I thought you said you got your shit from YouTube, so how are you reading?
I know what the law is, because I am the law. The law starts with me.
I am the law.
Abandoning the ship, abandoning the court. I am the highest authority here now, and I dismiss the case.
And I'm going to need everyone's name and badge number, everyone's oath of office. I'm going to need the judge's bond information.
Sir, you realize that I'm a court clerk. I don't have a badge number.
Affidavit is through for a wet signature.
No, you're molesting my rights by detaining me. Am I?
The judge thinks about that.
We have in court right now, because court just means outside.
Wait, what? We're having court right now.
When you say,
see what the judge thinks about that.
We have in court right now, because court just means outside. When you say, you want to tell
me? No. If I understand, court, as in a courtroom and, a courthouse, my understanding is that court, is a reference to the king's court, from the archaic monarchy, because oftentimes, when the king is sovereign, oftentimes the king would actually adjudicate matters between people, or between nobles at least, and you would go to the court. You'd be among the king's court. At least that's my understanding of where the term court comes from. I don't think it means outside, but maybe somebody can correct me on that.
You don't hold court in the street. Yeah, court is outside, brother. The definition of court means outside. It's like you go to the England and have the courts outside.
Is this England? This is United States of America.
Y'all are part of.
I'm going to need your name and badge number if you're going to be dealing with me, the man.
Police Scotland's a private corporation.
Oh God, I should have added Dun and Bradstreet to the bingo.
Registered and Dun and Bradstreet. Nicholas Sturgeon, the Justice Minister's registered and Dun and Bradstreet is a private corporation. Your councils, your courts, your NHS, that's not what the public pay for.
Because Europeans came here and they usurped our land, most Americans' land, and they start putting estates on them.
Okay. All right, my child is a vessel. All right, I'm already needing a new refill. Okay, so where were we?
Which was estates, and they start calling it states. And they start putting estates on them, which was estates, and they start calling it states.
Is that root words? Because that sounds like something root words would say. Because now apparently estates is somehow connected to the word state, as in state of Georgia. What the
fuck? And took the E off.
It took the E off it.
What the This is Morocco. You are an employee of a foreign occupation.
I do not wish to come back here under threat, duress, and coercion. You have no jurisdiction. This court has no jurisdiction.
Oh my God.
Any correspondence has to be put in lowercase, or any man or woman, doesn't matter who they are or what they work for, are liable for £25,000 charge, because I'm not a legal person. I'm not the old capital name that you use on false documents and commit fraud against the people.
It's just, how do people take this shit seriously when it's obvious that this originated in the States, but somehow people don't even think about that and think that if they just switch a bunch of terms around, it's automatically applicable to Scotland. Is it because both were once Commonwealth countries, or that they were once common law? They're common law nations in terms of, you know, civil jurisprudence, and I mean, is that it? Is that really the reason why people could just apply this sovereign citizen shit from that originated in the US to Canada or Scotland or England and not even think twice about maybe the laws there don't apply here or don't work the same way here? That has to be the reason why. But apparently, no, I'm wrong, because apparently Germany and the Dutch have their own sovereign citizens now.
Scotland, I verify that. So that's all my details there. And that's just to give you a notification about the name and the format.
So, living man, Robert of the family Sproul. So you're Robert Sproul?
You can't pull me over for a tail light that's out and call it an emergency? Man, there's somebody out here getting robbed. A tail light that's out and call it an emergency? Man, there's somebody out here getting robbed right now.
I am Devin of the Riley family. I'm here. I'm the authorized representative of the name Devin Riley. I'm here to handle all matters and settle all claims. If there's a man or woman here today, I'm here to provide remedy for
Basically, Alpha, it's the same thing. The same reason why people in the UK and Scotland try to cite the UCC, the Uniform Commercial Code, which is explicitly a United States body of law.
What's going on here with this COVID-19? COVID-19 is a lie, and I verify it because I'm working with medical people who can prove that.
I requested the sheriff to come down here. The sheriff is the only lawful officer.
I have no idea, sir. I don't understand the charges. I asked for clarifications pertaining to the nature and cause of the charges against me.
Yep, the Universal Commercial Code. I've seen that
signature of
already.
original complaint.
And your date of birth is on here?
Date of birth's a crown, that belongs to the date of birth is a crown.
The date of birth, the crown that belongs to the date of birth is the crown. Oh yeah, so we got another guy who says he can't verify his DOB.
Well, I'd rather, if I'm going to pass this to Chief Constable,
I
I'd like to know.
can't verify the date bus of relevance when it comes to a lawful document. You've got the address and contact. That's what you require in law.
You're not a police officer. You're a policy enforcer.
All right.
Oh, policy enforcer.
Flag, gentlemen, with the gold fringe around it, stands for British Maritime Admiralty Law.
I am a foreign diplomat. I am a Moorish American.
Wait, did he just say
I am a foreign diplomat.
A diplomat.
I am
Maritime Admiralty Law.
I am a foreign diplomat. I am a Moorish American national of Al Morocco, America.
It's not a thing.
Okay. I am not a U.S. citizen. I also have Social Security paperwork stating thus.
You have Social Security paperwork stating that you're not a U.S. citizen. I'm pretty sure in order to... I have to look that up. But
and therefore,
you know what,
as a national who has a dispute with
who the hell is
who is
Mark,
a corporate
Mark
employee of the United States corporate nation, this is the only proper venue for my disputes to be heard. No smaller court, no state court, nada. They don't have any type of delegation of authority to see any matters pertaining to my Moorish and American affairs. So the Supreme Court, by supreme law of the land, is the only proper venue.
Is he actually at the Supreme Court, or is it the state Supreme Court?
For Moors such as myself. That's it. Okay. There's no other place for me to do this.
Your case is still dismissed.
I was not expecting that. Let me hear that again.
There's no other place for me to do this.
Your case is still dismissed.
These are verified documents because that says verified by a living man. So you're dealing with a man, not a person. So you don't think I'm a fiction.
No, I'm just an earthling on man on the
land. Your case is still dismissed.
I'm just an earthling on man on the land.
I'm just an earthling. Oh, all right. That's awesome. Oh, no, or else I'll get friggin' banned from streaming if I start posting that live. Your case is still dismissed, sir. Sir, this is a Wawa. He had posted yesterday a whole fucking 30-minute long bit during a child custody hearing or something like that. I mean, I watched it. I watched most of the thing. I wanted it to be part of it, at least listen to excerpts because it's pretty long, but apparently it got taken down, unfortunately. All right, what's...
all that black hair, all that black eyeliner with pale face. And that's why she's mad.
I would like to point out that, of course, this is on a Spirit Airlines flight.
Is there another bathroom? Everything you have to take a minute. I'm sorry, I'm not doing this. Okay, excuse me, I need to go to my door. Now, don't push me. Just go to the bathroom or sit down. You need to go to the bathroom. I need to get to my car. She can't have me. Ma'am, I need to get to my door. She want me to go to jail. Y'all see how she antagonizing me?
Valerie.
Y'all see how the lady doing me? Look, and then she coming. Look, all I'm trying to do is use the bathroom. Watch, watch. The lady is getting aggressive with me.
You're not listening.
I'm not a child. I'm grown. I'm trying to use the bathroom. The lady is coming. I see the bathroom. Now she needs to get to her door. Can I get to my bathroom? No. What do I gotta listen to?
No, I was blocking you.
What do I gotta listen to? Are you my boss? You are white privilege. You're not my boss. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, thank you. You're not my boss.
I need to
and
get
you're
to
not
my
my boss.
door.
You're white privilege. Sit down.
Yes.
You don't have privilege over me.
Oh, I don't.
Thank you.
So
you have privilege. No, but all of a sudden you gotta go back here. You wait for me to get to my bathroom and have respect for me like you've been having.
Call them now.
Call them.
I need
Call
to get
them.
to my door.
Good. And I need to get to my bathroom. So you rate and respect people.
Her bathroom.
You have white privilege and it's not here. It's over with. It's 2020.
Yes, it is.
Wake
Is
up.
it?
You got a mask on.
Yes, I do.
So you're under the government.
Is it really current year?
You're confined. And you don't have white privilege anymore.
I like how she's talking this entire time without a mask on, without her mask on.
I'm a queen.
No, Warren, we don't smash the window in this circumstance. We do not smash the window in this circumstance.
California. She was from a black queen.
Okay.
You don't talk because you so privileged that you got to get in somebody else and tell them you're not listening. I don't have to listen to you. You don't run me. You go to the bathroom. You shut up and stay in your lane. You have nothing to do with this, little girl.
Okay. So she's calling out her for white privilege and shit, but she, throughout this entire thing, is being condescending as fuck in kind. Okay, sure, all right.
I'm not talking to you. Listen to your mom.
Little girl? I mean...
She should have told. I know you don't care. You so grown.
Ma'am, I need to get to my
Okay, thank you. And I need to get to the bathroom. Like I said, y'all don't run people. You don't run America.
And everybody's recording this shit because they know it's going to go on YouTube.
Because you're not. Thank you. Yeah, That's what I say. See this little shit right here? This whole little mentality.
Oh, and she's still going off on the lady well after the incident. She's a Karen. Let's put it that way. This sounds more like a Karen so far than anything else.
But you need to understand, you don't run America no more.
Everyone seated at this time.
That shit over.
Take your
police. You
now.
don't run me. And guess what? When I was 14, they said, "Oh, you people are so the same." I slapped the shit out that white bitch when she told me that all y'all white people are so the same. And I got off that bus in Richmond, California.
She's still going off.
So you can think all you want to. All y'all people is all the same. That's what y'all teach in your house. But black people don't teach that hate in our house. You need to understand that. Yeah. Yeah. We don't teach hate in our house. Y'all teach hate in your house. Y'all narcissists. But you ain't gonna play that shit with me, yes. Because I'm not a slave. I never came from Africa. I'm an indigenous person to this country. You shut up.
Oh, and there it is.
Let me tell you instead of what your mama taught you.
There it is. They're indigenous.
Let me tell you the truth. I'm the queen in this motherfucker. You understand?
Okay.
Me? You came from my color. Black make every color. You understand me? Black make every. Your people are going extinct. And that's why you're mad. You can't procreate. That's what eugenics was about. That's what eugenics, the Darwin theory.
She's going way off now. Holy shit.
Because y'all know the truth. I've been waiting to say this. I've been waiting to say this all my life. Y'all know the truth. I've been waiting to say this. I've been waiting to say this all my life.
Did my dude just say, like, I ain't part of this shit?
You're mad waiting to say this. I've been waiting to say this all my life.
My dude over here is like, I got your back. I ain't part of this shit.
Let
me get your number.
I've been waiting to say this. I've been waiting to say this all my life. You're mad because only black people have the genes to procreate.
Oh, so she goes into going off on her for saying, saying up and, apparently none of your business, so why are you bringing it up? But she's going off now, and she's now gone beyond calling her out, even if I, when I agree with her saying, like, you're being obnoxious, because we don't know how long she's been standing there and being obnoxious before the video started rolling. But she's now gone off beyond the sort of like, stay in your lane shit to full on black nationalist, black supremacist type rhetoric.
Hey, and y'all know the truth. You come from me. A black person come.
He's not wearing a MAGA hat, Gary. He's wearing an Arizona. It looks like, I think it's Arizona Diamondbacks. Either that or an Angel's hat.
Make any color in Africa white with blue eyes and blonde hair, just like you. Have a twin, one my color and one your color. It's called Esau and Jacob. You be quiet. Yeah, for real. And I got the promise to my people. And you mad.
Yeah, I would say she's a mix. She's exactly what the title says. She is a Moorish Karen, because she was originally going off on the flight attendant. But now she's going off on her own diatribe.
Because the promise is coming. You understand me? You'll never, you can take me to jail. You're mad. Go ahead. Now let me let my people know the truth on this motherfucker. Esau and Jacob, you mad because the promise is coming to my people and you think we stole the birthright? But it's, yo, shut up, bitch. It's coming to us. It's coming to us. You understand me? You can't do nothing about it. That's why y'all so mad. But this whole corona shit is all about is that God is coming back for his people. And I don't give a damn. He's black. And when he comes, y'all got to get this racist shit out of here. Because if you don't, you can't accept the Lord Jesus Christ. And I don't give a damn. That's what it's all about. Because he looks like you and he looks like me. That's what he looks like. I'm tired of it. She gonna get it. They think I got so much white privilege to tell people what to do, but she need to understand California is a black queen. And that's who I am.
California is a black queen, and that's who I am. I didn't have that on my bingo card.
I will. I don't have a problem. She laughing is funny, but she need to understand and respect the queen when she see one in her face. Bow down, bitch, because your eyes is recessive. I got the dominant gene. I took all. I got A+ and all of it. That's right. That's right. It's trying to be everything. Everything. A+. You got the recessive gene. I got the dominant gene. The brown eyes and skin is dominant over the blue eyes. It's recessive, bitch.
She's talking about mass extermination based on the... Well, I've heard... that's... The rhetoric that she's talking about is... I've heard that before in a lot of, like, black supremacist, black nationalist groups. The whole idea of, you know, white folks and, you know, white, you know, complexion being the recessive, that ultimately they're going by the wayside at some point because of, yeah. I'm not even going to get into that shit, but I've heard this sort of rhetoric before. Anyway. Well, that was fun. That was exciting. That was actually the first time I saw that video. I haven't seen that from start to finish. I think I only watched like the first 20 seconds of it. Wait, white people have tails? That's yeah, I haven't heard that one. I have not heard that one. Her ass is adopted. As a member of the black community, her ass is adopted. I mean, you know, Puerto Ricans, you know, we have our own. We're not gonna. Okay, so I have actually not watched this one. I don't think I've actually watched this one. A window buster rival, Lieutenant Cochran. So this is actually going to be a brand new one for me.
Yeah, these are the kind of guys that, you know, I'm gonna put on YouTube. I'm gonna put on his name, Officer Reagan. Officer Reagan. I gotta get.
Why does he look like Dave Chappelle? Seriously, he looks.
These are the kind of guys that.
He looks like Dave Chappelle.
You know, I'm gonna put on YouTube. I'm gonna put on. His name, Officer Reagan. Officer Reagan. I gotta get his badge number.
Check this one out.
Let him look.
Sure, the scribbles you put on here is nowhere near the signatures you have on your driver's license. I need to sign it the way your driver's license is signed.
That's my signature.
Okay.
That's my signature.
This is not your signature.
Yeah? No, it's not my signature. I can't do this. I get your signature. I get you what you want. Now you're asking for more.
I need you to sign it the way your driver's license is signed, okay?
That is how my driver's license is signed.
Please sign
signature is different every time.
Please sign it, sir.
It's signed.
It's nowhere near where your signature is on your license.
But it's signed. And it's from me.
Your signature. I need you
it's
to
not
sign
my.
it the way
He's
you
telling
sign
me
it
it's
on your
not.
license.
He's telling me it's not my signature. Whose signature is it then?
Doppelganger.
Sign it.
Whose signature it is? Just saw me sign the paper.
Sir, you did not sign this the way it's signed on your driver's
It's not
license,
signed
okay?
the way
Are you
it's.
not going to sign it?
I signed it.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I did.
It's not the way you sign your signature on your driver's license. Okay, scribbles across the page is not the way it's signed.
That's how my signature looks.
Wait, what?
Signature on your driver's license.
What the fuck? Wait, what?
Okay,
on the paper.
Sir,
I was gonna say, like, I've never heard of a cop saying, you know, that signature's not the right thing. That's
you did not sign this.
But
the way it's
he
signed
just,
on
like,
your driver's
It's not
license.
signed the way it
You're
is.
not going to sign it?
all over
I signed
the
it.
fucking
No,
thing.
you did not.
Yeah, I did.
This is not the way you sign it.
What the fuck is that supposed to be?
Your signature on your driver's license. Okay, scribbles across the page is not the way it's signed.
That's how my signature looks on my driver's license as well.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
And you just sign it the way it's signed on.
Let me see how it looks on there.
It's not the way it's signed on there.
It looks.
Please sign it correctly.
I mean, my signature is shit. It is absolute shit, but it is relatively consistent.
It looks perfect to me.
Please sign it correctly.
There's nothing to correct. That's my signature.
Please sign it correctly.
I get the feeling that he's like, please sign it correctly, because if you don't, I'm probably going to have to put you under arrest, which means more paperwork for me, which means I'm not going to be able to get out of my shift on time. And I really want to go home and play Call of Duty. At least that's what I'm imprinting into the mind of the cop.
Long day. 12-hour shift.
Same here, sir. Same here. Wait, she saw her like, why aren't you signing it?
The signature is on there. What else do you want?
This is not the way.
Am I free to go?
On your license.
Am I free to go? Am I free to go?
This is not the way it's signed on your license.
But it's signed, and it's my signature.
It is not the way it's signed on your license. It is not your true signature. I need you to put your signature on there, not scribbles across the page. Please try again.
You hear this? A signature is like a scribble. I don't even understand it at this moment. I think he wants to like.
Understand it when I take you before the magistrate and tell him you're refusing to sign the summons.
It's signed. What is he going to tell you? It's signed. It looks. It's signed. What are you telling me?
Nowhere near.
Oh. Then what are you looking at? What are you looking at? What did you see me do? Did you see me sign it? Because I have 3 witnesses.
One more time to sign it. Are you going to sign the summons?
I mean, he has your license, so he knows what your signature is when you put it on your license. So why are you? I know why you're giving him a hard time, because you're an asshole. But anybody will see eventually in court, like, this is what his signature looks like on his license, and this is what he gave me on the ticket. And any judge who's a trier of fact is going to be like, that's bullshit. Why? Why do you insist on this?
Hold on.
Are you?
While all your friends are sitting here in the car like, dude, I just want to go fucking home.
You're going to sign the summons.
Did I sign the summons?
Yes.
Oh
Did
my
I sign
God, what the fuck?
Did he watch me sign it?
Oh, no, never mind. I was being sympathetic to his passengers, and now he's...
You got 4 people saying that they watched me sign it. I signed it. I signed it.
Yes or no?
I signed it.
Are you signing it the way it's on the clipboard? Yes or no?
That is my signature. You're going over. Come on.
The car. Step out of the car, or I'm taking you out of the car.
You're taking me out of the car for what? Your tickets are signed. I haven't gotten my copy yet.
Step out of the car.
Nah, I don't even feel safe around you. Nope.
Step out of the car.
Nope. Nope. He really did it.
Damn.
Now you're under arrest for assault.
Assault?
Yep.
Step out of the vehicle.
Get out of the car. Tase me?
Get out of the car. You're getting tasered.
Step out.
Get out of the car. You're getting tasered.
Buddy, what is going on?
You're getting tasered.
Bam! And if he was rolling up the window while the cop's arm was over there, then yeah, that's you can be charged with assault for that, because you can injure the cop's arm. Oh, he punched the cop's hand when he reached into it? Oh, I didn't see that. They didn't use the taser, so I can't click that. I don't have Windows Smash, so I don't have that one either. Yeah, it looked to me like he was trying to roll the window up on the
Damn,
on the cop's arm, and yeah,
nothing?
you can be charged with assault for that.
Are you on mute?
No, are you?
No, I'm talking, ain't I? Just chilling, hanging out. What are you doing?
Pulling you over?
What? Yeah, cool. Yeah. I guess that's what we're both doing now, huh? Oh, I'm recording this conversation, by the way.
That's great.
All right, just letting you know. Here you go.
Is your license?
No. I'm not transporting any commercial goods, and I'm not performing any other services, so I'm good. I have the right to travel freely without being harassed, and it is my constitutional right.
I'm not asking you about traveling.
Well, that's all I'm doing right now, so
Just
I...
give
Don't talk. Girl. And, no, I have the right to travel freely, and, you know...
Oh, right to travel.
More people need to stick up for their rights. That's what, you know, I decided. Because, you know, the moment you stop sticking up for your rights, the moment you lose them, you know? Yeah. You doing alright tonight?
I'm doing outstanding, are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. You have a busy night? Anything dangerous?
So can I see your license?
No.
So what are you doing here?
I don't have to answer any questions either.
I don't answer questions.
I won't answer that one. I was messing with my phone, and I don't want to do that while I'm driving. You know, it's unsafe. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. But I'm done now, and I'd like to continue traveling along my way.
Okay. So what happens when you drive this car out on a public road?
Okay. That's what's on this paper. Public roads are for the public, and I have the right to travel freely on public roads or highways. And any way I see fit, or any place I want to go, as long as I do it in a safe manner. They are the right to the people.
He sounds drunk. Yeah.
That's yes. They're not your roads. They're the people's roads.
Okay. Well, hold tight for a second.
Sure. You have a good night. We probably won't be talking much longer.
Yeah.
Definitely don't tell me what to do, man. That just makes us look. It's definitely gonna don't cooperate. Don't do nothing. Just be respectful and don't cooperate. Dude, they did not pull you over. They pulled me over. So you actually have the right to get out of this car and walk home if you wanted to. But
no, I just want to get home.
I know. Dude, I didn't just do this.
I just want to get home.
Over, bro. I didn't pull you over.
Bruh.
I know. Dude, I didn't. If you wanted to. But you.
No, I just want to get home.
I know. Dude, I didn't just do this. They're pulling me over, bro. I didn't pull you over. So I don't think I did this.
You just trolled Jamal?
And I was driving. I was driving the speed limit and everything. So wasn't I? I mean, I didn't even make it on a public road yet.
He was driving on the speed limit? He just said he was driving.
They're going to try their intimidation tactics on me now, and they're going to try to tell me what to do, but it's okay, here we go. And I don't care if I go to jail or not. I'm still going to exercise my liberties. How's it going?
All right.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure that you don't care if you go to jail, but you're also putting your friend into a really irritating position. So you're kind of being a dick to your friend, are you not?
Well, you have a great night. I strongly advise you not to drive it on a public road.
Okay, sure.
What do you think you need to do?
I'll take it under advisement.
Thanks.
Yep, you too, man. Take a left, right?
Yeah. And now he's gonna get stopped again. Like Jesus says in Mark chapter 6, verse 34, don't be a dick. poignant words from the Gospel of Mark.
You like that?
Yeah, but just call us over, yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's alright. Because we ain't gotten on the public road yet. It's okay. So just relax. We're gonna go to McDonald's parking lot.
I'm sure they
it's
do.
All tactic, bro.
I feel like oftentimes a lot of these SOVs, they upload this shit on YouTube, and they upload this as a validation of their beliefs. Like this is proof positive of the tyranny of the state, rather than here is evidence that this shit doesn't work.
Just don't worry. You have nothing to do with this. This is all about me. Just remember that. You have every right in the world to go home.
So I don't have to show my ID or anything?
Nope. Nope, you sure do not. You sure do not. Don't say nothing. If they ask you a question.
Hey, he's being stopped again.
Ask you a question.
My ID or anything?
Nope. Nope, you sure do not. You sure do not. Don't say nothing. If they ask you a question. See, I want to exercise my right to mental health.
Supposed to have her hands up or something?
I don't know, you're shining a flashlight on me.
I mean, is this the first time the guy's ever been stopped that his friend hit? This sounds like this guy has never been stopped before by police. And so that's doubly offensive to his friend. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you putting your friend into this position?
Hey, don't shoot me, bro. Don't shoot me, man. I thought we just had a conversation.
And he told you not to drive on a public road.
No.
Wait, what?
What? No. What crime have I done?
This is an unlicensed vehicle.
What crime have I committed, or whose rights have I infringed?
It's an unlicensed vehicle.
Okay.
It's a legal stop.
I have the right to travel freely. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Are you going to identify yourself?
I'm going to identify myself as Christopher. I'm an American citizen. I am doing no harm to no one.
Are you?
have no proof of any crime I've committed, and I would like to leave now. And if you're detaining me, you have 30 minutes now from when you detain me to produce the witness that identifies me as the subject
he didn't say, am I being detained? He said, if I'm being detained.
Okay, what crime have I done?
Identify yourself.
Sure.
Damn it. Ah, shit. Warren, did you get it? You got bingo? Fuck.
No, I don't need to identify myself. What crime am I suspected of?
Identify yourself.
What crime am I suspected of?
Congrats.
Are you going to identify yourself?
I'm going to ask
Warren,
you again, what crime am I suspected of?
Join my Discord.
No, you didn't. You said you're detaining me. That's what you just said.
And we can talk about your prize.
That's not illegal. No, it isn't.
No. Whose rights have I infringed? Nope. I'm not including that as injured party. So if I'm not including that, you're not including that. I don't include. It has to be injured party, or at least close enough, or like, is there an injured party, or yeah, or has someone been injured? That's another. I would accept that, but not whose rights have I infringed. No, not gonna accept that.
Supporting any commercial goods or services, so it is not illegal. That a license is for a commercial purpose, not my purpose. I have the right to liberty.
He said commercial purpose. I'll take that. A commercial activity, if you got that.
To move wherever I choose fit and live the way I see fit.
Okay.
You're not going to. Oh, I'm not obstructing anything. You're obstructing.
Yes, you are.
No, you.
What are you doing right now, man?
Uno
What have I
reverse.
done to make you think that you need to come harass me? Nothing.
Okay. Are you going to give me ID?
It's authority.
Identify yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm going to say again, no, I'm not, because I don't need to. I haven't committed a crime.
Okay. Well, I need to identify you. So if I can't identify you,
I don't care if you can't identify me now.
I'm going to pull you out of the car.
Okay, all right, and it's going to be on tape, and you're going to arrest me and violate my civil rights. You're going to violate my civil rights. You just exercise your right, because you have nothing to do with this.
I can walk home.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm giving you one last chance.
I can walk. I don't care about one last chance. I'm going to exercise my liberties to the fullest, no matter.
Step out of the car.
Okay. All right. Well, what about? I mean, all right. You're breaking my rights right now, but okay.
Am I under arrest for something?
No, you're not under arrest. Look, let me tell you. Go home. See you later.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah, go home.
I can't believe you did this to me, man. What the fuck?
All right, sure. Hey, don't twist my arm. Look.
No, he said it more of a statement rather than a question. I mean, it is close enough. He did says if I'm being detained, then X, Y, and Z. I mean, it's pedantic. I mean, I could probably say bingo with that, but.
Hey, why are you twisting my arm, bro? You upset? You that upset about it? All right, okay, all right.
Megan, I know, I wish I had 1,000 subs on this channel, but I don't yet. But you could. What have I done? No! Oh shit! What have I done? What have I done? But you can. If you want to, don't send me a super chat on my regular channel, you can. And it will. You'll get a notification. You'll get a notification on the stream too.
No, I'm just gonna set it on your car so it doesn't get damaged.
Oh man.
You're gone? Oh, did you go?
And he's gone. What have I done? You know what? Megan? I ask myself that every morning when I wake up. We're not gonna get into that. All right, I'm gonna start a new one. I am getting close to 1,000. We'll get there. I haven't seen that one yet, but I gotta go get a refill. But I'll play this one because this one's kind of entertaining because he kind of loses his mind.
You'll sit on the left, yeah.
But while this is playing, I'm gonna get a refill.
Am I entering into this room today with my inalienable human rights? Can you remember me? No, it's not a courtroom because it's not a court of law because it's not a court of record, is it? We discussed this last time I was here, didn't we? So I come into court, don't have my human rights upheld, so you're telling me I'm entering into this room today without any human rights? Is that what you're telling me in here? You're not saying anything to me, so I'm entering into this room today with my human rights. Thank you very much. Come on, my lady. Yes, she can, because she is my witness to what you are trying to do to me today. She is my witness, and I have a child. I don't have any other option. I apologise. I don't have a child. I don't have any other option but to bring my child with me because I can't afford childcare. I apologise. I'm sorry.
You cannot bring a baby.
The child will be silent. Nobody told me this downstairs.
You cannot bring a baby into the courtroom. Now, can you please come into the courtroom and...
I won't give you jurisdiction over me today. I am not a fictional character.
Security will ask you to leave if you're not going to participate in the case.
And then what will happen? You'll do it without me here in my absence? No, sir, I won't allow you to do that in my absence. I'm sorry. I want to come in with my human rights, buddy. I'm entitled to human rights, yeah? I need people like you to stand by me and say we've got human rights, because these people are taking away our human rights today.
Keep quiet while we deal with the case, or you'll be asked to leave.
So I keep quiet, that means I'm not allowed to put my opinion forward and not have my human rights, mate. And I'm not allowed to bring my witness in, so they're trying to get me to go in here without a witness so they can do what they want to do without me having it. Do you have your oath with you today, by the way? Sorry, I forgot to ask, have you got your oath with you today? You know, the one that you took to uphold? I can't, no, because you're going to, no, because they're going to do, no, because they're going to do my case without me present, which is illegal, and I won't allow them to do. Are you asking me to leave the court? Are you telling me? You're telling me? You're telling me?
You will be forcibly removed.
I will be. So you're going to assault me? Are you going to assault? Are you going to assault me to remove me from this court?
I can forcibly remove.
Yeah, you've asked me to be removed, and I've asked for my oath, and they've abandoned court now. Anyway, they've abandoned court by leaving the back of the room.
Sir.
So when they have abandoned court, that now means I have power of the court. You have assaulted me! Get off me! You've assaulted me! That's assault! That's assault. After I've been assaulted.
You need to calm down.
After I've been assaulted. I've been assaulted. Yes, and then I was assaulted when I refused. I was assaulted when I was refused.
I can physically remove
You can physically remove it. Yeah, and the judge has left the room, so therefore that court is now no longer in practice because they have left the courtroom. Therefore that courtroom is now null and void, and you cannot carry on. If you carry on with my case now in there, this will be treason. Okay? Article 61 of the Magna Carta 1215 is in effect brought into effect by the barons.
Okay, can I just...
Now you can. Yeah, in 91.
The camera is on, everything's been recorded, okay?
Yeah, apart from in there it wasn't.
I'm trying to control his weight.
Yeah.
Okay, I've overheard, and I'm a witness in this case, I've overheard you being asked to leave the courthouse.
Yes, leave, not told,
so
asked. Asked.
Yes.
Asked. No, I was asked. I was asked. They asked me. They asked me. I like it. She's smiling over there. She knows the truth. You all know the truth. You all know what Magna Carta is, don't you?
What can we do to get you to leave here now?
By getting me signed on the top of this to say I'm no longer on bail. That's what you can do. Because I'm not on bail.
You've never been on bail.
This is what this says here. This is what this says here. I have notice of granted bail. That case is now finished. That case cannot go on because they ran out the back of the room when I asked them for their oath. Okay? When I asked them for their oath, they took themselves and ran off. That's what happened.
There's obviously they're not happy to continue.
Yeah, because they want to do treasonous rules. No. Yeah? Okay, yeah, you're right. It's sedition until I tell them that they're under Article 61, was invoked by the barons.
The magistrates have decided
2001, 23rd of March.
With you present because of your behaviour. So therefore, you need to calm down and leave the courthouse. If you have any issues with their decisions, you need to address that.
But then you're going to cause me harm.
Now isn't the place to do that. Now you've been told to leave the courthouse.
But they are going to cause me harm by removing my right to travel. Yeah? I have a human right to travel on the highways unhindered. And when you take my driving licence off me, I will be hindered by you. I will be hindered by you guys continually. That is why I'm not leaving here today until this is resolved.
Yeah, Winston and Archer are a bit chunky.
No, because that is then giving them jurisdiction over me. I'm not a fictional character. I'm a human being. I have a right. They're called human rights.
Yeah, okay.
And you're not allowing me my human rights.
I've asked you.
That's assault.
Yeah, no, I'm replying politely. See, now you're going to assault me.
He's welcome to my job as an RN on a geriatric psych unit. Oh my God, Megan.
This is assault.
This is assault.
This is assault.
I'm asking you to leave the court.
And carry on with my case without me.
I don't want to arrest you for being...
No, but you're going to carry on with my case. I'm not. You're going to.
Please leave the court.
But now you're going to carry on with my case without me.
I don't want to.
No. I want to be in there so they can carry on with my case without me, and you take away my licence today. You will cause harm to me. I will not allow harm to come to myself or my family. This is wrong. This is bloody treason, and this video is going all over Facebook as soon as I get home. I want this removed. I don't
this is going on Facebook.
You're not dealing with that. This is assault, officer. Ow! This is assault. Don't push me through this radiating thing. I want to go around it.
Assault.
I want to go around it. You're assaulting me. This is harsh. Why the fuck are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? You're taking away my right to travel. You're taking away my right to travel.
Otherwise, you're going to be arrested for the further offence. Okay?
It's an offence. No, it's not a crime. What crime have I committed?
Oh no, yeah, Joshua. Everything is treason, genocide, mass murder, deprivation of human rights. You know, everything's a fucking war crime. Like, yo, I just cited you for a busted taillight. Genocide. What?
What crime have I committed? What crime have I committed?
Bloody peasant! Oh, hey, you hear the violence inherited system, yeah? You heard that? You heard that? I'm really annoyed with this guy. I find it really difficult to listen to this one because he's a prick. Because he's taking advantage of a veteran.
(94)2 is driving while unauthorized, sir. Two at the same time. I only have one action on the document there. It's not you.
I only have one matter, sir. I only have to get
busted taillight, then they get arrested for not showing a license, and resisting arrest, and challenge jurisdiction during their arraignment, and then when they get hissy with the court, they get 3 days in jail for contempt. They turn like a $30 citation into a fucking 3 days in jail and $500 in fines and court costs.
It's a court of record. It's all recorded, so just wait a minute.
If I hear Ronnie Lee Davis say that one more time, I'm gonna destroy something.
So we need the other ticket.
Was it a bill of lading, a bill of attainder, a commercial lien, a statement of facts, and an affidavit of truth?
On the docket itself is, to the best of my knowledge, a dead person.
Well,
It's pretty low. I'll admit it's a pretty low. Shit, it is pretty low on this one.
Correctly spelling on these presentments, and I'd be happy to give the Crown a try.
What's a presentment?
These documents here.
All right, what spelling is incorrect?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
If they could correct the paper.
Let me know if you guys can hear it. I'm sure you can at this point now. I upped the gain like a lot.
I'm sure you're familiar with capitis diminutio.
He is a capitis diminutio.
Christian name. What's your Christian name?
Capital J, lowercase A-M-E-S, capital P, lowercase E-R-R-Y.
So your problem is that the spelling's correct, but it's written in capital letters instead of a capital and lowercase?
Well, yes.
Capitis diminutio maxima is a term in Black's Law Dictionary that it's a reference to an archaic Roman, like actual ancient Roman status. In other words, it is capitis is a meaning of status, and diminutio means a reduction, diminished, as it were, diminished, and maxima means maximum, highest, or what have you. So capitis diminutio maxima means the greatest reduction in status. And what that means in Roman law, as I understand the definition to it being, is that it is when, you have, say, a Roman citizen who ends up becoming reduced to a slave. So a slave status or peasant status. I got an Amber Alert. Yikes. Okay. And so that's what. So there's also different terms. There's capitis diminutio minima, capitis diminutio media. So a minimal reduction in status, a moderate reduction of status, and a maximum reduction in status. So that's what it means in Roman civil law. These guys, these fuck-offs, for whatever reason, think that capitis diminutio maxima is the source of this idea that the usage of all capital letters has the legal meaning of reducing the rights of an individual, reducing an individual's rights. I don't know where the logic is, and literally the only connection that I can fathom is because capitis sounds similar to capital, i.e. capital letters. That's where the connection is. That is literally the only fucking connection I can glean from this bullshit. So that's where these guys are getting this shit from. There's your answer.
It's presuming an attempt to diminish the status.
I just probably killed like half the live stream explaining that BS and bored everybody, but there it is.
No, I said not a corporation.
Not a corporation and not a person. That's very interesting. Let's do that back. I'm not interested. So you're not a person, you're not a corporation. What are you?
Christian man.
A Christian man. And so how is the court to deal with you in your status, wherever you have as a Christian man coming in here?
Well, I'm just here on the basis of special appearance under
special appearance,
coercion, and the threat of further violent force and imprisonment. So I just wanted to come and get this reconciled and find out if there's a.
When these are done at the far end, so if there's a guilty plea or if there's a finding of
Warren, you got
it's
bingo.
possible you could go to jail. So, but that's not the very first thing we discuss.
All right, congratulations, man.
Okay. Where do you learn all these things?
Where is it?
How much does that cost you to get all that nonsense that those people put up?
You know what?
Detaxers, men on the land.
Detaxers.
Well, you're very close, sir. There's another group that you tell me the name of it.
I don't know the name of any group, sir.
Well.
All right, here's the link to my Discord. Join my Discord, and make a private message me, and then we'll get that prize squared away. So, congratulations, Warren.
And you're going to be dealt with as James Perry Willard, if you find this part, whether you like it or not.
Oh yeah, no, it still it doesn't matter who says it in a video. As long as somebody says the phrases in the bingo card, it still counts.
Well, let me do this then. If James Perry Willard isn't here, and you're not going to acknowledge that that's you, then what I've got are two complaint part 2 matters where the defendant hasn't shown up, and my only recourse is somebody not showing up on
There's Ken Ham, and then there's Ken Hovind, I assume is the one you're thinking of, Lube 2. And I can't believe I said Lube 2 out loud on a live stream. I'm probably going to get demonetized if I wasn't already demonetized to begin with, but I digress.
Want to deal with these as the defendant, James Perry Willard?
Oh, I know Ken Hovind. I knew Ken Hovind as a sob before I realized that he was like an infamous young Earth creationist. That's the funny thing. I knew him initially as a sovereign citizen, not as a young Earth creationist.
What?
Faraday. Warren, your prize is Artie's wet ink signature. Yes, that is it. That I signed at a 45-degree angle in red ink.
I'm going to direct that James Perry Willard be arrested. Whoever that is. But the officers may find out that they're satisfied with you. That's up to them. Well, they'll be able to do certain things, sir, so you're done. If you want to be reasonable and change your mind, I'll see you again, sir.
And he's going to get arrested.
What are you doing? You can leave.
Don't put your hands on me.
No,
Don't put your hands on me.
I'm not.
Don't put your hands on me.
Leave.
No, I'm allowed to videotape.
No, you can't
yes,
be
I
here.
am.
No,
Don't put
you
your
can't
hands
be
on
here.
me. You can't touch
You need
me.
to
You
leave.
can't touch my
I'm not
property.
touching you.
Okay,
So
I'm
leave.
allowed to
Leave
record.
now.
I'm not going to leave.
I'm not going to leave.
Okay, well, we'll be calling the RCMP, so.
Thank you.
The RCMP, so Canada.
She's in my bubble. I'm feeling
You need to
unsafe
leave.
right now. I'm
You
in
need to
duress
leave.
right now.
No,
You're
you're
in my
not.
bubble. You need to step
leave.
away.
Nope, you
No,
need to
you need
leave.
to step away. You're
You
in
need
my
to
bubble.
leave. You need to
I
leave.
don't need to leave.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Give me 3 good reasons on why I need to leave.
I need to see some identification.
No, you don't need to see identification.
Would you like to be arrested?
Why are you arresting me?
You need to leave.
All right, hang on.
Why are you arresting me?
You need to leave now.
There's no reason why you need to
Because
arrest
you're
me.
not
and there's
giving
no
me
reason why I need to
identification.
leave.
You
I don't
need to
need to
leave.
give you identification.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Would you like to be arrested under obstruction?
Why am I being arrested?
Leave.
Why am I being arrested?
Leave.
If you can't give me a reason on why I'm being arrested, you can't arrest me.
You need to leave.
No, I can't.
You need to leave. You're trespassing.
You need to leave.
I'm trespassing?
You are.
This is public property.
This is not. This is a courthouse.
You could still be asked to leave public
So you need to
property.
leave. You must leave.
Don't touch me.
Leave.
Don't touch me.
You need to leave.
No, I'm not going to.
Going to jail now.
Because that badge right there.
What badge?
Gives you the authority to be over me.
Yes.
No, you are a person just like me. You
That's
can't
right.
tell me what to do. So you can respect my space and why
I
I'm
am
here.
respecting your space.
No, you're not. You're in my bubble.
You're in my bubble.
Arm's length is a bubble. You're in my
That-
bubble. You
uh,
stepped into my bubble. Yes, you
I-
did.
Is that legally defined? Is arm's length legally defined as one's bubble? Curious.
I don't need to leave.
You do need to
No, I
leave.
don't have to.
You do. Do you even have a matter?
You don't have a matter here, right?
I'm a Mackenzie friend.
Yeah, but you don't have a matter here today, so you don't need to be here.
You need to leave.
Honestly, she's being way too patient at this point. I mean, if we were in the States, she would have had her hands on her to escort her out of the building.
You need to leave.
I'm not leaving.
You need to leave. Yeah? You do.
Again, I imagine she's not doing
No, I
it
don't need
because
to
of
leave.
paperwork.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Then give me reasons on why I need
said
to
you're
leave.
trespassing.
I'm not trespassing.
You are.
Okay, then give me proof that I am trespassing.
You were asked to leave several times from a public place, and you are actively refusing to leave. That is my evidence of trespass.
Are you here for a matter of your own?
I was here for a matter of
You need to leave.
No, I don't need to leave.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yeah.
No, I do not.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
Sam, you're disturbing the peace. That's enough for her to ask you to leave this property.
Exactly.
For trespassing. Now, she's asked you, you're arrestable if you don't leave.
I'm not.
Alright, you got enough anyways. Are you gonna listen to me?
Cool. I'll see you in court.
I'll see you in court. Now that sounds like a Karen. That sounds like a very, very Karen statement right there.
Is there anybody in the courtroom who has matters they can speak to the counsel please come forward. Your name, sir?
My name is James Perry. I'm here to speak to a matter of the person James Perry Willard.
Now, are you gonna stop being a little bitch?
James Perry?
Yes, my Christian name is James Perry.
James Perry Willard?
Capital J, lowercase a m e s.
Thank you. I'm satisfied that you are the Mr. Willard. You've answered to your...
No, not Mr. Willard. I don't recognize that title. I'm sorry.
Sir, I'm going to tell you right now, no court in Canada at any level accepts your arguments.
I haven't made an argument. I'm asking for correct paperwork. I'm asking for correct paperwork. How can I answer to incorrect paperwork and not perjure myself?
Not guilty plea is entered. It will go to CMO to set a date. You'll go to the front, sir. You'll set a date for trial. If you do not appear at CMO, a warrant will issue for your arrest. If you do not appear for the trial, a warrant will issue
They have
for your
a,
arrest.
yes, you're right, Nathan. I have noticed that a lot of sovereigns in British Columbia and Alberta, in terms of when it comes to Canadians.
Whether you got counsel or not, whether you've got disclosure or not, that is your obligation. Do you understand that, sir?
No, I don't.
What part don't you understand?
All of it.
Meads versus Meads.
I don't understand why
yes,
I need.
I have
why you're
that.
trying to
I
make
have
me
the decision
acquiesce
saved
to,
on my computer.
Paperwork that
Damn it.
I'm just requesting it to be corrected.
Sir.
If it's not a big deal, why can't you correct the paperwork?
You have an obligation to contact Crown and to get your disclosure. You can do so on your time.
I did so.
Not guilty plea is entered. CMO to set a date. Thank you, sir.
He mad. He mad now. One of your co-workers is a free man on the land, repudiates sovereign citizens, but agrees with. Well, the whole idea is like the sovereign citizens in terms of like U.S. sovereign citizens are. I have noticed that the U.S. Sovs tend to be a little bit more violent than the free men on the land. That could be a case of bias, but that is one of those things that, you know, that anecdotally has been kind of the case. Maybe that's what he's talking about, but Alberta is the Arizona of Canada. Wow.
Give me a chance. No, they're just trying to railroad me. They don't want to hear it.
What are you going to do?
There's no correct name.
Right.
What are they going to do? They can try to arrest me, not prove a joint.
So I'm just wondering, are you going to set your trial or are you going to leave?
No, I'm out of here. That was bullshit. Completely railroaded me. Didn't want to hear nothing that I had to say. And I've seen these guys alert everybody as soon as I came in the door.
You know, if it sounds like they don't want to hear nothing you wanted to say, maybe that's a sign that your shit doesn't work and nobody's buying it.
So, I mean, I'm not completely surprised. We were sitting there locking eyes the entire time. I'm sure that they spent all morning talking about how to deal with it. And they did the exact same thing with the last one because I went into the Crown, tried to serve
this is not your first time. Okay, so you're beyond help at this point.
Crown in order to abatement to correct the paperwork. And he refused. Got triggered, went in, alerted the judge.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. You know, that's where my research goes from, is that this originated from the posse comitatus. You know, there's a reason why a lot of sovereign citizen shit is so anti-14th Amendment. There's a reason why they emphasize on that shit.
Did the exact same thing. I sit there watching it. Every single person that comes up there, they will get them to confirm that they are who they are. Right? They railroaded right through me. Right? The same thing last time, but then they arrested me and trumped up charges. Didn't serve me any charges. And then the RCMP couldn't get me out of there fast enough. They had nothing.
Right. Honestly, in my opinion, courtroom audio, courtroom video are my personal favorites. I guess that's my bias as an attorney, because it at least exposes what their actual. I mean, yeah, they like to be a roadside attorney in the traffic cases, but I love when they try to make the cases in actual court and to hear the responses from the judge. So we're already saying that we're at an arraignment and this guy has enough paperwork to think that he's about to go into trial.
I don't think so. Are we here on pre-trial? Yes. Okay, then.
Oh, pre-trial.
Then I guess maybe just set this out. I'm not sure exactly what Mr. Haywood wants to do. See what push forward for a different kind of proceeding at this point.
Well, I missed you guys. I thought I'd come back. I do have an objection to the proceedings completely overall, and the specifics of my objection I have here in writing, which I'd like to submit for evidence to the court. That I'd be more than happy to read here real quick.
So you're trying to submit what would effectively be a brief or an affidavit. Okay.
You can hand it forward. I'll take a look at it. I don't need to read it if you're going to hand it. Not necessarily.
But you want to try to enter it into evidence, which is what? Yeah, that's not how it works.
Okay, I'd just like to read it real quick, if I may, please. I move this court and you, Judge, to take judicial notice that my special visitation was forced, that my visitation is special and not general.
Which is not something that's recognized anymore these days. If it is, it's restricted to certain states.
This is my specific objection to the presumptions upon which a false conclusion of law has been administratively made with regard to my status before this court. The plaintiff in this case is an administrative officer representing the corporate and de facto Washington State.
Oh, de facto. And of course he's Washington State. Seriously, why does it seem like the majority of people who are uploading this shit on YouTube comes from the state of Washington? I've noticed that as well. Looking at you, Heretic.
State, which has legislative power to compel performance upon the letter of its statutes upon all persons subject to its jurisdiction. The only due process that its legislative courts recognize is the right to be heard on the facts of the case. The corporate plaintiff in this criminal action before this court has made an unproven conclusion of law that Christopher Aaron of the Haywood family is a...
I should probably add that to a bingo. Like, X of the Y family.
Among those persons who have lost or otherwise abandoned their status in the guaranteed Republican form of government and who must perform under legislative power upon the exact letter of every legislative statute with no due process of law protection other than the right to be heard on the facts of the case. It is from this false conclusion of law that Administrative Officer Nicholas Sherman issued the contested bill of pains and penalties upon Christopher Aaron of the Haywood family. This court must take judicial notice that Christopher Aaron of the Haywood family, an unenfranchised individual, has made a
unenfranchised, so you don't have the right to vote?
Contrary conclusion of law to that of the plaintiff. Christopher Aaron of the Haywood family claims his guaranteed fundamental and unalienable rights stemming from both the national and state constitutions to full due process of law in all...
Which national and state constitutions? You already said that you're being accused of actions against a corporate body, corporate administrative body, but you're still relying on the protections of state and national constitutions. Whose state and national constitutions? Washington's? You haven't really distinguished between the state of Washington that is guaranteeing your rights under its constitution and this supposed corporate body that you're railing against.
Criminal actions against him, which means he is subject only to judicial power, not legislative power. Said judicial power, when exercised over him, requires a corpus delicti, or a damaged party who...
That's not what corpus delicti means.
...has sworn out a verified complaint against him. This is lacking in criminal complaint against Christopher Aaron of the Haywood family.
They don't need to provide it in a traffic case. All they need is a written citation from an officer who can testify that he saw you or witnessed you commit an infraction. That's how it is in most states.
Brought on by the plaintiff. So the unlawfully charged Christopher Aaron Haywood declares that his unenfranchised status as a preamble American citizen of the guaranteed Republican form of government known as the United States of America, an inhabitant of Washington State, that without corpus delicti, no court, judicial, or legislative tribunal has a criminal jurisdiction over his personal property. Therefore, the accused specially visits before the law side of this court today, seeking its protection from the excess zeal of corporate government, trusting that this court will assume a neutral stance at law and require the corporate plaintiff in this criminal action to prove its in rem and or in personam criminal jurisdiction over the accused to be a fact of law before this court will take on the role of judging the fact.
Gary, you got bingo. Although I am respecting that Warren got bingo initially, and I'm not wealthy. I mean, I'm employed, but I don't have enough money to give everybody who gets bingo tonight a $25 gift card. I kind of want to upgrade my PC tonight before the year's out. So I apologize.
Facts of this legislative charge brought before you.
Sorry,
Your
Gary.
solemn oath
I'm
of
sorry.
office compels
Warren
nothing
got
less
bingo
from
first.
the
I'm
judge.
sorry.
Therefore, I move to
again. I'm relying on the
dismiss
honor
this case.
system, and that Warren is being genuine. Alpha, they always cite crafty
For lack of
persuasive authorities like a
prosecution, as a
district court
prosecutor
ruling
cannot
that's been
testify to
repealed at
facts
the
of which he
appellate
has no firsthand
level
knowledge.
from another state outside of their district. Yeah, I know.
Your Honor, the state would object to the motion to dismiss. I don't think there's any basis for that here today.
Hold on.
I don't think there's any basis for that.
Oh my god. This mother... So he just basically got this script off the fucking internet. Look! It says, de facto, your state. So this guy just got some fucking template off the internet and just regurgitated it in open court. Yo! How is this not obvious to anybody? Oh my god! He didn't even bother customizing it! He probably paid, yes, Jeremy, he probably paid for this shit! Your state, your name. It's just... And he wanted to turn this shit into evidence? He didn't even bother replacing the ad lib with his name or his state. Damn it. Fuck, man. How do people think that this shit works?
Well, if the court chooses to go ahead with the trial, I do have a questionnaire of discovery of 3 pages. And I can also submit to the court. Again, the prosecutor just wants to
yes, Gary, that's what it's Mad Libs for sovereign citizens. That's what it is.
I'm not sure what that means, sir, but I think at this point, I'm not sure exactly what we can do beyond. I mean, just setting out to do this again seems pointless.
I object. The court hasn't even shown jurisdiction, hasn't shown a nature and cause, and the prosecutor is not a first-hand witness.
Okay, first of all, we don't...
Prosecutor doesn't have to be a first-hand witness, you dipshit.
Interrupt other people.
This is also a pre-trial. This isn't trial. So the cop in question doesn't even need to be here. So shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Arguments, Mr.
I'm sorry, I thought he was finished.
Interrupt you, and you...
Correct. I thought he was finished. I'm sorry.
Now you're interrupting me, so please stop it.
Well, Your Honor, as I was saying, I think at this point we need to either allow Mr. Haywood to screen for a public defender, maybe someone that could help him through this process, if he's amenable to that. Otherwise, I don't see any other option other than the trial.
Okay, so, Mr. Haywood, I don't find any basis at this stage to dismiss this action. I'm prepared to set the matter for trial. And I'm also going to ask you whether or not you intend to represent yourself pro se in that trial, or whether or not you're wishing to screen a public defender.
I would definitely not want a public defender.
Yeah.
I'll come in a special visitation under threat of arrest in propria persona.
Sui juris.
Terms mean nothing.
Proper person.
Okay, you just said them.
Living person.
So I'm going to...
Again, usage of archaic terminology instead of just saying fucking pro se. How hard is that? It's not hard to say pro se. It means the same thing.
It looks like speedy expires on December 3rd.
Okay.
Impropria solo at all times and at this point in time, etc., 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 etc.
I might need it.
Have you given Mr. Lombardi those documents?
I wasn't sure if I should hand them in to the clerk or... There's the discovery.
And I'd ask you to follow that with our office.
Okay.
Just as you've already dated.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, sorry, what was the expire?
December 3rd.
Damn it.
That's where she
Sorry, I had to check this on my mail. I was trying to get some pizza. Fucking hell.
Should have my questions and should have.
I was trying to order pizza and it's not working. My account got locked apparently. So I think I'm screwed. What do you want, Winston? Is this gonna keep on going?
Okay, so there was going to be a separate trial. The trial date will be, the trial period will be November 26th, and sign an order to that effect. I'm also going to give you a copy of a document that is entitled it's a waiver of right to counsel document that I'm going to give you a copy of. Because when have you go over this when you come back for your trial, be prepared to talk to the judge about this. This is simply a document that has you understand and be advised and aware of the hazards or risks of proceeding without an attorney. Certainly it's your right to do that, but anyway, I'll give you this.
Thank you, Judge.
And the next court date, that will be your trial date, November 26th.
Is that in the afternoon?
9 a.m. 9 a.m.
Do we have a date for the afternoon? No, more. I can't do the mornings.
Trials are always 9 a.m. There's no afternoon trial sets.
Ah.
Okay, well, I don't consent to that.
Okay.
That's your trial date.
So we're going to proceed regardless of the consent.
Yes.
I don't need your consent on the judgment.
Yeah. I don't need your
no
fucking
stated
consent.
Jurisdiction.
Take your trial date November 26th.
Okay.
Be here.
Get the fuck out.
Well, of course I'll be here. I'll be arrested. Right.
I don't like anchovies. I think I've had anchovies on pizza once in my life. It wasn't as bad as what people said, but it wasn't something I was going to ever order again. For the record, on the record, and let the record show.
Can I help you?
Yeah, where's the prosecutor's office?
You can turn right down our hallway here and just follow it as far as you can go. When you get to the Coke machine, you know you're at the end. There's stairs or an elevator. Go up one floor, you're right in front of the door.
Thank you.
These fucking obnoxious POSs. Oh god, here's an okay, I think this is another Mark Stevens adherent, but I don't think I've actually seen this one.
Mr. Nowakowski of the Warrenville Police Department. The reason I stopped you is neither one of you were wearing seatbelts. I need your driver's license and proof of insurance.
We were traveling, sir.
Okay.
You were traveling. You were driving a vehicle.
No, we weren't driving. We were actually traveling.
In the state of Illinois, you were driving a vehicle.
Illinois, even.
No, I've actually.
Oh yeah.
I was actually not driving. I was traveling in my automobile.
Yeah.
It's not a motor vehicle.
Same thing.
No, this is an automobile.
Yep. Same
Justice Tolman of the Supreme Court completes that freedom of the highway is so old and well established, a blessing that we have forgotten the days of Robert Barron's.
Is he just straight up deciding that he's going to quote the Supreme Court in the middle of a traffic
The Supreme
stop?
Court decision. The common law is a real law, and the supreme law of the land. The codes, rules, regulations, policies, and statutes are not the law. A person faced with an unconstitutional statute. Here.
What
The
did he
Supreme
say?
Court decision. The common law is a real law, and
which one?
The days of Robert Barron's.
Which Supreme Court decision says that
I've gone through
explicitly?
this
Where are you reading this from?
Yeah.
These are all here. U.S. Supreme Court decision. The common law is a real law, and the supreme law of the land. The codes, rules, regulations, policies, and statutes are not the law.
Where? What SCOTUS case, motherfucker? Where? Show me the fucking citation or get the fuck out of my face.
A person faced with an unconstitutional licensing law which purports to require a license or prerequisite to exercise the right. The right to travel is an unconditional personal right whose exercise may not be conditioned.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way right now. I'm going to let you know the easy way. I'm going to let you know the hard way.
Is it through threat?
What?
Is it through any kind of threat or distress?
It's not a threat.
Because I'm allowed up to $25,000 for 23 minutes.
Oh,
Yes.
fee. You know, I should add fee schedule to bingo.
The way is you guys give me your licenses, and proof of insurance, so I can identify you guys.
By state constitution.
The hard way is if you guys don't identify yourselves, I'm going to have to get you guys out of this vehicle and identify you that way.
Resisting arrest?
It's not resisting arrest, it's resisting to identify yourself.
Okay, well, this notice is a just and modest self-defense for any people and well below the preceded set by James C. Chesnut versus City of Tampa, wherein the damage is established. We're at $25,000 for 23.
Hey, okay. See, the problem that these guys have when it comes to that sort of resisting arrest thing is that it's after the fact. It's something that's decided after the fact. In other words, if somebody says that, if somebody resists, for example, but then is eventually thrown in jail, but then eventually sues the police and wins, that's the remedy he got. That does not mean that you can arbitrarily say, I'm being unlawfully accosted by the police and I can freely resist whenever I want. It's an after-the-fact remedy that they can get if they can show that their arrest was unlawful. So you can't just simply cite that and then simply say that you can just resist anything you want.
3 minutes of unlawful detainment. Are you ready to take on that, Mr. Nowakowski?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Because
That remedy calculates to more than $1.5 million per day.
Okay, I'm legally detaining you because you guys were not wearing your seatbelts.
Okay, a person faced with an unconstitutional, is that a constitutional right?
This is a constitutional right that you guys were not wearing your seatbelts while you guys were driving.
I don't have time for this.
The Illinois vehicle code, you guys must wear seatbelts.
But a statute and a code is not constitutional.
I gotta go, man.
Right.
I got shit to do.
It's another guy who has a friend who's like, dude, what the fuck? I want to go home. Why are you doing this to me?
What? You can't take it?
Is there a problem?
What?
Is there a problem?
You can't take my license?
No, he needs me to willingly give it to him.
I am. Why?
No, he needs me to.
Why?
Because he's going to call me a driver when I'm a traveler. He's trying to insinuate that I'm a driver.
Both of your driver's licenses.
Yo.
And I'm not under contract.
So?
I'm not under any contract with you guys.
You don't have to be under contract.
I'm sovereign. No, you really don't understand.
You're not going to give me your driver's
Wait, you guys can't see the bingo card? Wait, why not?
Okay. Let me.
You should be able to.
Okay.
You can take it now? Okay, now you want to steal my property?
That's not your property.
What the
I
hell?
paid for it.
Why not?
Illinois property.
No, I paid for this. This isn't, you know. You're really not understanding this, Your Honor.
Your Honor?
I'm not a judge. I'm a police officer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not a judge, bro. The fuck?
My license suspended, Illinois can't take it away from you. So it's not your property, it's property of the state of Illinois.
No, because I'm under no contract with them.
You are in the contract by signing it.
No, because I signed it underneath the stress, underneath no contract.
Okay,
so the contract is null and void.
So are you refusing to identify yourself?
No, I'm not.
You're refusing to show me ID.
I don't know
I showed
why
you right there.
it's all of a sudden deciding it's not going to show
Ignorance
up.
of the law does not excuse misconduct in anyone, least of all not a sworn officer. In Reagan, 1917. City of Dallas, to take away all remedies for the enforcement of a right is to take away the right itself.
Okay.
But that is not within the power of the state. Okay, do you understand these?
I do.
For a crime to exist, there must be an injured party.
Injured party.
Yes, for a crime to exist, there cannot be no sanction or penalty imposed upon one because of the exercise of a constitutional right, my right to travel.
A crime.
You gonna recite the law now?
What?
You gonna resort the law?
Yeah, I don't know why it's deciding it's not showing the
Recite the law word for word.
Okay, well.
Because you are reading a piece of paper, so you're not able to recite it word for word without looking at it.
Yeah.
If I was to look at it, I could recite it word for word.
Well, you should know the law. You're enforcing it.
Correct, and I am saying by the law, in general terms, without reciting word for word, is I'm able to identify you guys. You guys did commit a crime by not wearing your seatbelt for driving in a motor vehicle in the state of Illinois.
For a crime to be committed, there has to be for a crime to be committed, though. Okay, what crime?
The crime that was committed was you guys were not wearing your seatbelts while traveling in a motor vehicle in Illinois.
We were not traveling in a motor vehicle. We were traveling in an automobile.
Automobile's the
same shit, different day.
I could go to that too if you want that. We could do this all the way. All right.
Okay, just remain here. I'll be right back.
Kevin, I have to do my shit.
It's
I
like,
don't play
dude.
games like this right now. I don't want to
I don't
play
either.
games. But this is just
It's a he said, she said. Yeah, I know.
Now I'm fucked.
I love how you're.
Now I'm fucked. Now you're violating my fucking personal rights.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this asshole's not gonna take my shit. And now I'm gonna have. I have to. Now I'm irritated.
What is with these guys who decide that they're gonna fuck
The
over
guy
their
probably would've
friends?
just said, "Wear your fucking seatbelts." Yeah, I was hauling drywall and I'm doing shit. Sorry, man. Now fucking everybody's here and they're gonna want to fucking. This is just like asking for stupidity.
I love his friend. He's gonna learn a hard lesson about hitching a ride with this guy. That's for sure.
Yeah. Are they bullies? Yeah. And yeah. But you know, you're not gonna out bully the bully there.
Hey folks, how you doing today?
Wonderful.
Hey, what did he stop you for? He didn't really tell me anything.
We really don't know. He's trying to say that we're in violation of some Illinois state code or something like that.
Okay.
And we're trying to explain to him that we're just traveling.
Okay.
We're not here to do anything like this. I've got all the rules and regulations. I actually just left court on this. I'm working through this.
Left court on what specifically?
What specifically is the right to travel.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I'm just trying to explain this to him, but he keeps trying to.
So you're one of those guys.
Determine the law for me.
Okay.
And tell me that I'm in violation of his
right
law
back.
and not the constitutional law.
Okay.
And I'm trying to explain to him that constitutional law overrides everything else, and we are just traveling.
Okay.
And we're not here to impede anything, resist in any way,
I hear you.
or cause any type of confrontation. He's pulling us over for some assumption based upon his commercial right.
Okay.
And we're not looking to participate in the commercial aspect of this. We're looking to comply in every way humanly possible.
Okay.
Just not corporately possible because we're not in compliance with the corporation.
Okay. When you say corporation, what do you? And I'm just trying to learn. What do you mean specifically?
Basically.
Are you okay? You're shaking pretty bad, man.
Yeah,
Right?
because this is really nervous. This is I'm being accosted. You know what I mean? It all works into how I've been abused in the past.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can't. I
know that you
say anything. I'm just trying to be nice to you.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're willing to comply in any way. That would deem both of us safe.
Right. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So we're not looking to cause any type of
and we
conflict.
know you don't want any problems with nobody either. We get that completely.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. I do have this, and it is signed, so it's underneath contestment with VC.
It is what? I am sorry.
Underneath contestment.
Okay.
In other words, that the contract's null and void.
Okay.
It was done underneath the stress, but I do understand that you guys do need forms of identification. I also have this identification too.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm going through all this. It's been well established. These are all old regulations, and I've got it all. And I don't really mean to sit here and debate law or recite.
Yeah, you do actually intend to do that.
Potential, protection that I do have underneath the law.
I hear you.
And I'm just trying to explain to him, and I'm being done this underneath the stress. Let me explain that again too, so that way we're in full understanding. That's why I'm nervous and shaking, is because it's a scare tactic, and I'm scared because you guys have violated my laws. You guys can hold me against my will.
Well,
you're holding.
Here's the thing, man. I'm not here to try to scare you or anything. I understand you're nervous around police. I've been a cop for 10 years. I still get nervous around police, man. I get that 100%.
Thank you.
I know you're trying to go from point A to point B, maybe point C, and
Excellent.
we just want to get you on your way, man.
Thank you, sir.
Okay? We're not here to ruin anyone's day or do anything stupid.
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you for
Trust me, I
understanding.
like to go about my business, too.
God bless you for actually being real.
Why'd you stop him? Okay. So officer says they stopped you guys for not wearing your seatbelts. Now, in the state of Illinois, the Illinois Vehicle Code and state law mandates that if you're in a vehicle, you have to wear a seatbelt.
Right, but we're traveling in an automobile, and we are traveling.
Is also a motor vehicle. Now, here's the thing. I don't want to keep you guys longer than need be. I want you guys to go about your way. So here's what I'm asking.
Thank you.
If we could just get some IDs from you guys really quick, we'll verify everything's cool.
This is actually the first time I think I've seen this one. If I have, I was probably
he had a problem
inebriated.
With, he needed me to physically hand me the driver, which I'm not a driver, I'm a traveler.
Okay.
So he's trying to pin it on me and get me to accept this. I can hand these over to you, but it's not in any type of compliance or anything like that.
Okay.
It's just upon your request because...
I appreciate you're willing to help me out and meet me halfway here.
Okay, excellent. All right.
I'll tell you what, why don't you hold on to your paper copy of your driver's license, and I'll just take your state ID card and his, okay?
Okay.
That way, it's less stuff I'm taking.
And the traveler is handing this to you, not a driver?
Well, you're handing it to me.
The traveler.
Okay. And just out of sheer curiosity, just because I've heard this from several people, what are you basing this all off of? Like, what document do you go off of?
No, the Constitution.
Constitution?
Yeah, the 14th Amendment, the right to travel.
14th Amendment,
right?
Okay.
Yes. And then without being restricted.
You guys do realize that the right to travel doesn't necessarily apply to vehicles and automobiles. It applies to things like horses and emus.
No, it actually does apply to automobiles, any forms
and
of...
the 1976 Supreme Court case dictates that driving is a privilege, not a right. You have to have a license.
It actually is not a right because you cannot. It is not a privilege. It is a right because
you have a right to
privilege.
travel.
A privilege gets converted to a right when it's paid for.
You have a right to travel.
A privilege gets converted to a right though when it's paid for. And when you pay, it does.
Driving is a privilege, man.
But when you pay for it.
Okay. Now here's the deal. I don't want to argue with you guys. I want you to go about your way and go about your business. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm just letting you know that the Supreme Court has stated multiple times that driving is a privilege. Okay. So now we have your.
So this guy got away with it for this one, right?
We'll get you guys out of here. Fair enough.
Okay. And then, if you notice, I do have Justice Tolman of the Supreme Court of the state of Washington. Complete freedom of the highway is so old and well established. A blessing that we have forgotten these days.
Again, another guy from the state of Washington. What is with these guys from the state of Washington? And again,
that you have to present a driver's license.
It's right here.
Somebody already posted on. I already posted the state of Washington case that directly contravenes what this guy is saying in the state of Washington. Washington State Supreme Court has already said this is bullshit.
Personal liberty largely consists of the right of locomotion.
Right, locomotion.
The motion.
Right.
Of actually No mental.
However,
I'm not here to argue with you.
Driving on a taxpayer-funded roadway is a privilege, not a right.
That is a
And
right.
Here's the thing: if you guys wanted to travel, you could travel on horseback, donkey,
Yep.
you could take an emu, you could
Yep.
ride a tiger for all I care.
Emu,
If you
tiger.
ride on a tiger, give me a call and let me know ahead of time so we get some photos. That'd be pretty awesome. But when it comes to driving, the Supreme Court unfortunately has said it is a privilege and not a right. You do have to have a driver's license and comply. Now, here's the thing: you guys been cool with me. I hope you can stay cool with you.
Yes, you have.
I just want to get you guys on your way.
Yes.
Fair enough.
God bless. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Let's get you guys going, okay?
Thank you.
Stop, man.
Just hold on now.
Stop.
I read it to you that a street.
I know, but we're not getting anywhere. This
I know.
guy.
No,
you
we
know,
just got somewhere. You don't understand what just happened.
I knew. We're getting off.
What just happened, Mr. Frost Tips?
And yeah.
He wasn't breaking any laws. I mean, probably not. They're probably going to hand him his documents and send him on his way. Even though they shouldn't have. But, I mean, I get the idea of, you know, paperwork and shit. But it's... No, we didn't even get to that point. It just ended. Flat earther. I don't know if I have the Constitution to deal with both a sovereign citizen and a flat earther.
Turn off your phone.
I'm in a federal place where I pay federal taxes to be here, and there's no rule. You might want to go ask your supervisor about that also, because while I go and I turned it off. You can call your cop. You can call them. So can you tell me what's going
And he's going to get arrested.
on with my mail? Can you tell me what's going on with my mail?
So this mail piece is not correctly addressed. This is the manual in
What
which
do you mean it's
we
not correctly
follow.
addressed? Could you help me?
And it requires a zip code
Right.
per our manual. And
Okay.
it requires you to put proper postage on it per our manual.
Right.
So if you want to do that, we can
Who have
accept
you
your
checked
mail
with?
piece.
Who have you checked with?
This is the Postal Domestic Manual.
That's the USPS manual. I want to go by
Your
the.
manual is
I want to
no
go by the.
longer qualified. This is the post
So,
office
so there's
manual.
no longer a general post office entity that works here also.
No.
That's here also.
No.
And you know that for a fact.
Yes.
So what
you
you're doing
can
right now.
follow our
So is
policy.
it because of the information on
No,
here?
it's because
is
of
it
the way
bigotry?
it's addressed.
Okay, what's wrong with the address?
And because it doesn't have proper postage.
Could you tell me about the address?
You do not have a zip code listed, which is required. And here's the document.
You want to know something really
you.
sweet? Everybody's been really, really nice except for you. You came out with a total attitude.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You came out with a
I
total
gave-
attitude.
I
Did you know the
provided
water?
the
Did you know the Earth is
information for
71%
you.
water? Did you know that water doesn't bend or curve? It always finds
Oh my god. Oh, he's going straight into the flat earth shit, isn't he?
this level.
Water
Did you know that
finds
you can't find
level.
one real picture of Earth from
Sir,
space?
do you want
Did
to
you know
follow
that?
our policy?
I would like to. I'd like to speak to your supervisor.
Like they weren't even he wasn't even close to this discussion. And he suddenly goes into like flat earth shit.
I am
I'd
the
like to
lead
speak to the
supervisor.
postmaster.
The postmaster's not here. Right
How do you go from post office regulations to do you know there's never been a real picture of Earth? Did you know that the world is 70% water and it always finds its level? It's like
now. This is the postal policy.
Okay.
So I can ask you to follow the policy
Right.
or now leave.
Okay. So to follow the policy, what will I have to do?
You're required to put proper postage on the mail piece and the
Could
zip
we look
code.
up? Could we look up the chapter in the statute?
I did.
And
it's
it didn't.
not valid.
How's it not valid?
It's no longer valid.
As
So
of when?
I'm gonna have to ask you to follow the policy.
No, you work for me.
Turn
you work
off
for
your
me.
phone
You work for
or
me.
leave.
I pay taxes. You work for me.
Oh my God, I should definitely add that one to the bingo, like something like I pay your taxes or I pay your salary or some shit. I've heard that one way too many times.
You work for me. I don't work for you. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have you help me and tell me how to do this.
I did.
Okay, when was this statute taken out? Can you tell me that?
It's
Just
not
because you don't
valid.
like the information that's on here doesn't mean that you can do
I said
that you
nothing
can
about
discriminate
your
against me.
information.
Listening to this guy, I used to work in a kitchen and
Okay,
practice.
right. So what you're doing right now is you're keeping this mail. My father could be sick, and this could be going out to him just at the right time.
I'll accept it with the proper postage.
What if I don't
and
have
a
it?
proper
What if I don't have it
address.
anymore?
He's sort of.
So what you're telling me is nobody else does that, or is it just this? It's just your post office that won't do this.
Oh, he
Nobody
does
will
have
do
one.
it. The proper policy is to follow this information that
Right.
I provided.
Right.
So you can follow it, you can address it properly, you
Right.
can put the postage on it, or you can leave.
Right. Okay. Did you know there's no real satellites in space?
What the? You could follow United States Post Office policy, or you can leave. Okay. Did you know that there's no satellites in space?
You know,
That
why always
doesn't
find
pertain
travel?
to
It does.
any of this.
It does, because when
And
you
she's like, what
go in
the
the postal
fuck?
service and you send stuff overseas, you don't go right across. It does, because when you go in the postal service and you send stuff overseas, you
okay.
don't go right across a curve.
Doesn't.
Well, post office is all about travel.
Do you want to leave now, sir?
I'm trying to talk to somebody that can answer questions about when was this the statute.
I answered the questions.
When was it? What date?
I answered the questions of this is the policy.
Right.
So you can follow the postal policy. Or
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm still trying to. I can't really see. I have terrible eyes. This right here is like.
That seems clear to me. All mail not bearing a something address must have the following elements in this order from the top line: the intended recipient's name, private mailbox designator, address, street and number, city and state, zip code where required, unless required, zip code, blah, 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 blah.
Like the most faded.
Seems pretty clear to me.
All right. Have you talked to your postmaster?
All right, Gary, you have a good night. Thanks for dropping by, man.
Have you talked to your supervisor over him? Is he telling you to do this?
Who are you talking
Has your
about?
postmaster? You've talked to him
This
today?
is the postal manual.
No, I'm saying, have you
following
talked to your
the manual.
postmaster today? Have you talked to your supervisor? He told you to tell me to leave or
To follow the policy, yes.
He doesn't got anything on that yet. Follow the policy.
Do you know when the sun sets into the water?
That
You can take a
doesn't
telescope
pertain
and you
to
can pull it back out of the... Okay, I'm just making...
Yeah, I got no... He's got no rebuttal. More flat earth shit.
conversation with you. You can take a telescope and you can pull it. Do you know when the sun sets into the water? You can take a telescope and you can pull it back out of the. Okay, I'm just making a conversation with you because I pay your salary.
No, you don't. But
Okay,
it's fine that you feel that way.
Oh, because you're you work for profit, right? The United States Postal Service is for profit, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, it's not a for profit. So my taxes pay your salary.
Does it?
No, they don't.
No, I mean, a little bit, but not directly.
Okay, whose taxes pay your salary? How does your salary get paid?
Sir, do you want to talk
The people who actually pay taxes. How about that?
about the mail piece and how to mail it? Because I provided that information.
Right.
Now it's on you to
Right.
address it properly and put the
Mhm.
postage on it.
Right. You know the only thing that's ever been in space is your imagination.
I can't with this guy. I can't. It's like, it's just, somebody said it already in chat. This is one non sequitur after another going into flat earth.
Would you like to leave now?
I'm trying to figure. I can't read this. I can't read that. Could you read it to me, please?
No, I can't. I provided it to you.
But what I'm saying is, I have terrible eyesight. I can even show you my records. I need glasses right now as we speak.
Well, why are you not wearing your glasses when you're driving?
Because I can't afford them. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to say. 2 cent stamps. And reading this is a whole lot different. So now, are you an eye doctor too? Are you an attorney, an eye doctor, and you tell when everything's canceled? A judge,
Nope, I'm
the
none
jury,
of
and
that.
everything?
Nope, I'm none of that.
Then, well, why are you treating a customer in a way
Oh, you're a customer now.
that a customer shouldn't be treated?
She's telling you what the company policy is she not? And saying that they cannot accept this from a customer unless they adhere to company policy. So what's the issue?
I'm not treating you any kind of way. I provided you the information, and I told you
Right.
what's required for
Okay.
me to accept the mail piece.
Right. And when will your postmaster be back?
He will not be back.
So he's never
on
coming
leave.
back.
He's on leave for the week.
For
So
the
I
week.
did
can you
talk
tell
to
me?
him.
Can you tell me
And
when
he
your
said
postmaster
Congress
will
doesn't
be
actually
back?
Fund the
Next
postal
week.
service benefits.
What day next week will your postmaster be back? Because right now, what you're doing is you're impeding me.
I've forgotten how the postal service operates, to be perfectly honest. So my understanding is that it's intended to be self-sufficient, but it's supposed to get some sort of funding from Congress. Yeah, that's the extent.
In my mail, my mail. Yes, you are.
I will gladly accept if you address it properly
I'm not sending it through
on
the
it.
USPS. I'm not going through government
Okay, then you can leave our
facility.
building.
But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out what that
This is the
says.
United States postal enemy. It's not
Enemy?
what you're talking about.
Enemy?
Yeah, this is a United States Postal Service.
Right. Okay. So you're a corporate entity.
So you can
Right.
follow the guidelines.
They're a public corporation, as in a government sponsored corporation, same as like Amtrak, for example.
Put
Right.
proper postage
Right.
and put a proper zip code,
Right.
or you can leave.
Can you tell me what supervisors you spoke to today?
No, I
For
don't
the
need
record.
to release that information.
Why can't you? Why can't you tell me who you spoke to? So you're telling me that
This is
the difference in my
this is
dad
our
getting this
policy.
information right here, the difference in my dad getting this information
Whether
is
it was your dad or that postcard,
Right, right,
I would
right.
require
So you're
it to
liable
be
for that, right?
addressed
right.
properly
Or you're-
with the proper postage.
To go through the United States Postal Service,
Mhm.
but not to go through the General Post Office.
And that is no longer any
What the
existence.
What is the General Post Office? I can only assume, because this is a sovereign citizen we're dealing with, that the General Post Office was what the USPS was before being replaced by the USPS. That's my assumption.
As of when?
Since the 30s.
Ha! All right then. Thank you. She answered the question. Since the 1930s. I'll be right back.
Since the 30s?
There's been a law. You would follow the post office policy,
Can you-
which is
can you
this
show me that?
policy.
Can you show-
I'm not required to show you that. I've showed you my documentation
Right.
here, and now I'm asking you to either
Post
follow
office
the
reorganization.
But I
policy,
can't read.
address
I can't
your
read it.
mail piece, or
Sir.
leave.
You want
Right.
to leave?
I'm trying to send mail.
It's
sir.
time to go.
If they ask you to leave, you need to leave.
And you
Right,
turn
but
on
I'm
the
a
phone.
customer. I'm trying to figure out how to have my conscience.
Building,
What?
he's not allowed to record.
Okay.
They
And
have
he
the authority.
refuses
I'm allowed to
turn off his
record it
phone.
on.
They have the, again, I don't understand these sovereign citizens or First Amendment auditors who think that they are free to record wherever, whenever they want. No. or at least within a public building. That's what I should clarify for that. Within a public building. I mean, they are able to have policy in there, an enforceable policy. But again, as you guys know, like, these guys are like, I'm a taxpayer, therefore this building is my property, therefore I can do whatever the fuck I want with it.
Federal building.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
I don't need to show you my ID.
Yeah, you do.
Am I being detained or am I free to leave?
You're being detained.
For what reason am I being detained?
Disturbance here and for trespass.
For causing a disturbance. I've got everything on film.
Okay, we're gonna need to see an ID on you. What name is he giving you?
Yeah, I do want. It's on his mail.
I don't need to give a name. I have a constitutional right. For what?
Identify yourself to this
officer, right? Why am I being detained?
We press charges for trespassing. I've asked him to leave several times.
Sir, please don't put your hands on me. So what you need is my ID.
We're gonna put you in handcuffs.
So you're taking me to jail?
Yeah.
Don't play those games with us.
I'm not playing a game. I got a constitutional right. And I haven't done nothing wrong. And if you tell me that I'm being detained, first you have to ask me to leave to be trespassed.
We're asking you to leave.
Okay, I'm leaving.
After you identify yourself.
Please quit putting your hands on me.
She asked him to leave several times, and they asked him to leave at least once.
Being detained. Hands on me.
Relax, hey.
Please quit putting your hands on me.
Relax.
Okay.
Be all right, okay?
There's no reason for y'all to be putting your hands on me.
Relax.
We're detaining you in handcuffs.
For what reason?
Okay.
For what reason? What am I being arrested for?
You're not under arrest right now, okay?
Well, if I'm not under arrest, then I'm free to leave.
Relax, we're going to explain.
If I'm not being detained, I'm free to leave.
Is that a picture of Trump? Oh,
Ma'am, this is your fault. This is all because you won't give customer service. Okay?
I'll get all your stuff.
My wrist is turned around backwards on the cuff.
Okay.
My wrist is spun.
Your wrist is fine, dude.
No, I don't need to drop my camera. There's
It's just a little camera.
It's just a little camera, exactly. I have no weapons. You do not have the right to search me. You do not have the right to frisk me.
They actually kind of do.
This is my constitutional right. I do not give you rights to search and seizure. You do not have the right. Please quit touching Please quit touching me that way. Please.
Okay.
Could you please call your sergeant? You're stepping on my mail. You're stepping on everything I
I'm
have.
going to pick this up.
You're stepping on my things. If I'm not arrested, why am I being detained?
Here, let's get him out.
No.
Let's go outside.
You don't do anything. You got to tell me why I'm being detained.
Let's go outside.
So you understand the Constitution. I think you should learn some case law.
Okay.
Because you do have the right to detain you in handcuffs.
No, you don't. You do not have the right to search me or anything.
Yeah, they do.
You do not have the right to...
They have the right to search you for any dangerous weapons. Now, if they were to catch you with contraband, so say illicit substances or something like that, then no, they can't use that as evidence because that was not the purpose of the search. But if they are allowed to search you for weapons for their own safety, that is the extent of their ability to frisk.
You got this cuff on me so tight with my wrist turned around the wrong way.
Did I get bingo and not realize it? I think I did.
Why is it always a little dude complex? They want to put their hands on me, man.
Yeah, I did get bingo. Finally.
Why is it always a little dudes that look for this ego? I was the one that protected y'all when you were getting bullied. No, I'm not doing that.
30 and 30. No, I'm not. We have one detained.
Are you going to arrest? Please call your supervisor.
Sir, is your name Bill?
Please call your supervisor.
Bill. God damn it, Bill.
Please call your supervisor. Please call your supervisor.
Can I just...
No, my wrist is being hurt right now, man.
Here, check for tension.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Oh, thanks. Thanks for fixing me while you got me handcuffed right and making a scene in front of something I've done before. Y'all creep up behind me.
Before you cleared us, you're causing a disturbance.
How am I causing a disturbance? The only one causing a disturbance is y'all coming in and backing me up.
Yelling.
No, I'm not going to stop yelling. There's nothing against Florida about yelling.
I can yell.
There's not one thing that says I can't yell or have emotion.
We usually call that a temper tantrum.
disorderly conduct. Now you're filing a charge?
Are you going to identify yourself?
For what am I being detained for?
Trespassing and
Trespassing.
In order to be trespassed, she has to tell me to leave. I left whenever you told me to. She was sitting there trying to take.
Bitch, she told you to leave several fucking times, and they asked you to leave, and you didn't.
Okay.
They've asked you to leave several times.
Okay. And for what reason? Well, they told me to leave. I was
They don't need to give you a fucking reason to leave.
trying to cause
They're
a sentimental.
employees
Okay.
of the post office.
All right.
They have the authority of the post office.
Okay. They can ask me to do whatever they want to ask me to do. You can ask me to do whatever you want to ask me to do, but you're not supposed to put cuffs on me for no reason.
You
Without.
have an understanding of the law. Are you going to identify yourself?
Am I being detained? Yes. Am I being arrested?
Clearly you're.
Am I being arrested?
I mean, clearly you're being detained.
Please call your sergeant. Please call your sergeant.
They called us.
Okay, I've got it all on video, so it's all about to go down.
I know, and we'd like to see that too if you want to show us.
Right.
So we can
We want to be on YouTube.
get an idea on what's
I'm
going on.
handcuffed right now, man.
So this is why you're in handcuffs. Is because you were refusing to identify yourself. And you were trying to
Flagstaff, so Alaska. God damn.
You can handcuff me for refusing to identify myself?
Wait. No, not not Alaska. Wait, Flagstaff is Arizona, isn't it? Is Flagstaff Arizona or Alaska? I think it's Arizona. Somebody in chat.
We need to talk to you and identify.
Arizona.
You need to go to a safe space is what you need to do. I'm missing an eardrum, so I'm wobbly, okay? I'm missing an eardrum. I'm not trying to pull away from you.
Right. So
I'm missing an eardrum.
Good.
I'm deaf too, so how loud can I talk? How loud can a deaf dude talk?
So
you're deaf?
Fuck no, I'm pissed off.
I know you are. I can see that.
And you would never talk to me the way that you would, or put your hands on me the way you are right now, or these cuffs. Look at my fucking cuffs, man. Look at my cuffs. I don't have to apply to your rules. I do not have to apply. You work for me, dude. I pay your salary. You're my servant.
Dude, I get the strong inclination that most of the guys who say, like, I pay your salary probably aren't gainfully employed and actually don't pay the taxes that pay the salary. I get the feeling that there's a strong correlation between people who say that to cops and being actually unemployed.
You're my fucking servant. No, you're my fucking servant.
Settle down.
Call the sergeant, please. My tap all the circulation in my hands.
Let's go talk to the RP. See what's
Please call your sergeant, or tell me why I'm being detained.
Can I step in the car, sir?
You're not pushing me in there right now. I can't.
Okay, relax. What is going on with your hands here? We fixed this one.
Feel how tight they are, man.
No, they're very loose, man. I can fit
Fit it.
my whole finger in there.
Sure.
I'm putting my finger in it right now.
Why do you have me in cuffs in the first place?
Sir, have a seat okay?
Please call your sergeant. I don't need to have a seat. I've got bad knees. I just had hip surgery. I do not need to cram in that car right now.
I got a bad wrist.
I just had hip surgery. You got hip
I just had reconstructive surgery. I got a bad back.
Just coming in and throwing me in cuffs. You know what you did in there. So every time I take that back touch from a surgery, you just come in and throw somebody in the
Charlie David 7507.
I want to talk to you
There might be some kind of special plate. It's on a work truck and it has letters I can't read. We're going to be at Pine Knoll on Laundry.
Because you're a little power-hungry dude to put your hands on me and put cuffs on me a way that you shouldn't. And
Just relax for a second, okay?
I'm deaf, all right?
Okay.
See my eardrum? Look behind my right ear. I don't have an eardrum over there. Tell me how loud I can talk. You're going to shove me in that car? Keep freaking out. You're going to shove me in that car?
We're not going to shove you in the car. You relax for a second, okay?
You said if I don't shut up, you're going to shove me in that fucking car? You better call for backup. You need way more than that to shove me in that fucking car. I promise you that.
There we go. Sorry.
No, my name's not Bill. Okay. I don't answer questions.
But what I was saying is that,
31, can you sit in?
You work for me. I don't answer questions.
Do you know why? Do you understand why we're here?
Do you know that the more I'm in cuffs right now,
the idea is that these guys, they always try to claim like some sort of pre-existing condition.
Why?
Because you were in there trying to mail mail that they couldn't
I got a bad wrist. I got a bad back. I've had reconstructive surgery. The moment that they got handcuffs on them, they try to say these things.
What's that?
Which piece of paper?
That piece of paper right there. See that
Honestly.
faded out thing in there in the dark? You really can't see it.
Yeah, that's true. I noticed that there's a surprising lack of flat Earth truth bombs being had ever since he got put in handcuffs.
I'm trying to use the general post office, which if I don't put the zip code and abbreviate the state, then I should be able to post anything, mail anything within a half an ounce for 2 cents. It's my constitutional right. And instead of her being mean and talk to me nicely, she calls y'all and y'all come in here and creep.
I personally thought she was being very civil with the way he was acting, but that's just me.
Up behind me and throw cuffs on me?
We're trying to figure out what's going on.
And then you tell me you're going to throw me in a car? No, I'm getting detained. Why?
Damn it! God damn it! The wind!
Let's do it. Let's do it. No, you have to have probable cause to put cuffs on me.
No, we just need reasonable suspicion to put you
I'm
on.
deaf.
No, you can't put cuffs on me for being suspicious. You better go back and check your laws, man.
I'm deaf. I have a bad wrist. Did you know that Neil Armstrong is a KGB hologram?
You just reading my mail. You just got to read my mail.
Did you?
You know the water always finds its level when I'm manipulated.
There it is. He can't help it. He can't help but proselytize. That's what he's doing. This is a goddamn religion. This is a fucking cult. He can't help but proselytize.
You know that? No, but you're going through my mail right now. You're sitting there reading my mail. You just got to read my mail. Did you know that? Did you know that the Earth is 71% water? Did you know the water always finds its level when I'm manipulated? Did you know the Earth is flat? Did you know that?
I now have to. All right, I have to send my brother a text. I have to send my brother, Alex. My brother's first name is Alex. Alex, if you're watching this, have you ever? I know I've asked you if you've ever dealt with a sovereign citizen. You told me that you have, but have you ever dealt with a flat earther before in any sort of situation? I have to know this.
I can't, because you keep moving around.
I'm allowed to move.
No, you're not.
Then arrest me. When I didn't do anything in there. You can come in and ask me to leave, and if I didn't leave, then throw cuffs on me. But you're not going to come in there and tell me, give me my ID when I haven't done anything.
If he doesn't say something like that every 10 minutes, he loses his membership in the Flat Earth Society. Wait. So basically, he's no different from a vegan or somebody who does CrossFit.
You know, I stuck up for guys like you when I was in high school.
I thought he was about to say I stuck up for guys when I was a nom, but he's a little bit too young for that.
Now you got the power and you want to like put your hands on people, push on people, and shove on people. For no right, you have no right.
The Earth flat.
You're outside of my
Yeah.
wrist or.
Yeah.
Can I see my wrist, my hands turning color?
No, they're the same color.
Nah, they're fine, bro.
Glad that documented too.
Everton updated to it's going to be Charlie David 75074.
Please get your hands up.
No, I'm serious. Stop moving. Or if you get in the car, I'm not gonna.
Get in the car.
Oh, then I'm gonna have my
Why
hands
do
on
you have to put your hands on me?
Because
Am I
you keep
running
moving.
with cuffs?
No, you
Yep.
keep moving
Am
around.
I gonna run?
You keep moving around.
Yep.
Run?
I don't care if you're gonna run or not.
I don't have an eardrum.
Yep.
I'm wobbly. Quit touching me, man.
No.
Get your hands off of me. Am I resisting? What am I doing? Am I resisting arrest? Are you arresting me? Then I'm not resisting arrest. And get your fucking hands off of me. Fuck you.
Jesus. Honestly, the cops at this point have been giving this guy a lot of latitude. I mean, at this point, I feel like they were well within their rights to just chuck him in the car, close the door, and call it a day.
We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
it's not your right to figure out what's going on.
Well, when somebody calls the police,
They can call the police all they want. You can call the police on me for calling you a stupid pig, but that don't mean shit.
Hey, if I let go of you, will you lean against the car?
Are we gonna make deals now? Now we're making deals, right?
I'm just
now this little dude back here wants to make a bargain with me.
You said you told me not to.
Yeah, let go of me, man.
Are you gonna lean against the car?
I said I would, yes.
All right.
Did you know the only thing that's ever
Wait, what? Was it another flat?
Did you know the only thing that's ever
Another flat Earth thing.
And water doesn't curve.
NASA pictures are all CGI.
When I walk to the top of a mountain and I get to the top, I turn all the way around with my camera to show everybody what it all looks like. Don't tackle me. I'm just like, you know, over 50 years now, I've done that. You know that NASA is turn into a T.
Wait, what? Wait, hold up. Wait, then what did you just say about NASA?
The word you can spell. Did you know that NASA, if you turn that snake tongue into a T, the only other word you can spell with it is S-A-T-A-E-R?
So NASA turns into Satan? This guy is trying so hard not to laugh.
You know, there's people, the cannabis was what Moses anointed Aaron with in the Bible.
And now we have cannabis was what Moses partook in the Bible.
It's in the anointing oil. And we got people in jail right now. Yeah. You know, people who rejected the system in the 3rd grade are out on the streets because none of that shit spitting on a ball at 1,000 miles an hour made sense to them. Now they're in jail.
Wait, is he saying that because 3rd graders rejected the ball Earth, they're now homeless and or being thrown in jail because they don't believe that the Earth is rotating at 1,000 miles per hour?
You know that everything I'm doing right now to prevent what's happening to me right now?
Come on, man. Come on. He's got to be trolling at this point.
Am I being detained or am I free to leave?
And the sergeant's like, I just got here, sir.
Am I being arrested? He's detained right now. Am I being arrested? Am I being charged? If I'm not being charged, you cannot put cuffs on me and detain me. Yes, yeah, they actually can.
They can, actually. The plenty of precedent says that the police can detain you, and by detaining, that means they can put you in handcuffs temporarily while being detained without having to charge you with something. That is within their powers, yes.
Since when?
You wanted to talk to me, is that what your question is?
Why am I being cuffed?
I don't know why you're being cuffed.
Because I want to show him my ID.
I just got here.
Well, the officer talks with the RP.
Lincoln 270. I'm being No, my cuffs are, look, sir.
RP?
My cuffs are so tight right now.
I assume it means like reporting police,
I'm gonna take him for detention.
reporting private, something like that.
I can fit 2 fingers in there.
I don't give a fuck how many fingers.
700 South Blackbird.
Did you know that Washington Monument is a mind control antenna created by the Freemasons?
That's pretty good.
I didn't know that.
Why are you walking around me like this, dude?
Because you keep walking around.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. It don't
I
matter.
told you I wouldn't handle
it don't
you.
matter. You couldn't handle me with the cuffs. You would never.
Are you trying to front with a cop while being handcuffed?
You would never do me this way if you didn't have a badge on, man. Y'all would never talk to me this way if you didn't have a damn badge on.
Just stay close to the vehicle. That's it.
So,
never talk to me this way if you didn't have a badge on.
so now he's being internet tough guy. You wouldn't be shit with that badge on you.
Sir, if I'm being arrested, please charge me with something.
You're not under arrest. You're being detained.
Please charge me with something. Am I being charged? I'm not being charged yet?
Not yet.
So y'all are waiting to see if y'all can charge me with something.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Gary. For a deaf guy, he seems to hear the officer's statements pretty clearly, especially when with that wind, you know.
So it's their decision. No. So it's their decision whether what happens.
They're talking to staff in there, but there's always two sides to every story.
Right. Two sides. What is the story? Do you know? I got
a follow-up at Ross Coin Shop for the staff call.
I'll have to ask my brother about that, Pete. Ask my brother if he watches these videos for entertainment purposes.
Bet y'all about to learn so much. Y'all about to fucking movie stars, man.
Well, you know what, Avalon? You gotta fight back. Show that like button who's boss, right?
Neither one of y'all. I bet both of y'all together wouldn't do it. Tell me how loud I can talk whenever after y'all put cuffs on me.
Oh my God.
Get me out here in front of my town embarrassing me like this, man.
You embarrassed yourself. And I mean, you recorded yourself doing this shit, dude. You have no one to blame but yourself. What is this?
Wonder why y'all get abused, man. Why y'all get abused? Because of guys like y'all get the good ones hurt. Y'all get the good cops hurt because of doing this kind of shit.
And there it is.
You know y'all get the good ones hurt? Are you aware of that? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Oh, we should watch that.
I'm talking to you as a friend.
I haven't watched my viral video in a long time.
Without cacoing, without calling out, you just can't like do a cartoon and go through a building. You know that? No, I didn't know that. Okay. You better do your research.
Do your research. There it is. Under arrest, disorderly. You wanted a charge? You're getting a charge.
Okay, now you are required to identify yourself. Are you refusing to identify yourself? No, I'll identify myself if I'm under arrest. So you're just now arresting me because I wouldn't identify myself. So, Officer David, you have the authority to arrest you. We're going to ask you to sit in the car. Sir, I just had hip surgery.
What did I just say? I hadn't seen this video. I hadn't seen this video from start to finish. Did I call it or did I not call it? Come on. Did I not just call this out? I just had hip surgery.
Surgery. I can't. I'm 6'5". I'm not gonna bend down like that. Am I going to jail? Am I going to jail? Yes. No. In order to identify myself, I've got to be charged first. Y'all weren't charged. He just charged you. He just now charged me.
Disorderly conduct, dude.
Will you identify yourself? Yes. Am I being arrested?
6051 South Milton at the Burger King is available for check on 2 transients with a dog.
Yeah.
Please have a seat in the car, sir.
Y'all are making a huge mistake. You know that, don't you?
Oh yeah.
You do know this. You do. I didn't scream at anybody, sir. And I'm missing an eardrum, so I'm deaf. I've got it all on camera. You can see it all. You never asked me for my side. Nobody. They just came in and threw me in cuffs. They just came in and threw me in cuffs.
Oh yeah, yeah. They totally came in and threw you in cuffs without any hesitation whatsoever. Hmm.
In there. You want to get your side, we'll reach your Miranda rights, and then we'll get your side, but let's get you sat down in the car first. What's that? Let's get you sat down in the car first. Please have a seat, sir. Could you get my phone off the back of your car before the sun hurts it? Yeah, we'll get it. Thank you very much.
Did he go with?
So can you please, on the record, can y'all tell me how you can detain somebody without having?
We can detain individuals while we conduct the investigation.
But you have to have a suspicious.
There is reasonable suspicion. There was reasonable suspicion for the officer's right to detain you, sir.
Why would they come in and detain me instead of talk to me? Sir, you work for me.
Talk over me. I can't talk if you're going to talk over me. You asked me a question. I'm trying to answer your question.
Oh, I know he'll go. He'll go straight into try to proselytize whoever else is in the county lockup.
Where they develop probable cause for disorderly conduct and trespassing.
And what did I do?
Trespassing. You were trespassing. The lady asked you to leave several times. You refused to do so. The police came in asking questions, asking what you were doing, asked you to leave. You refused to do so. That's when they put you in handcuffs.
You were behaving disorderly by being noisy, disrupting the patrons of the establishment and the employees.
So what you're trying to tell me is there's a certain. How loud can I talk if I'm deaf?
It's disorderly, unreasonable.
How loud can I talk if I'm
This
deaf?
is not an argument for here, sir. Please feel
You can argue now. You can argue that to the judge. You can't argue that here.
to obtain a defender, and they can defend you. Allegations are disorderly conduct and trespassing.
I'm trespassing.
Yes, sir.
I'm trespassing in a place that I pay taxes on.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. I'll never understand this. I'll never understand it. That the idea that because you pay taxes, that means I can go into a missile silo. I can go onto a military base. I can go to Fort Meade. Just willy-nilly. Just hanging out. Really? You think that's reasonable? You think that's common sense? I will never understand it with these people.
Not allowed to film the police either, right?
You can film, please.
Then why are they telling me I couldn't? Why would they refuse to give me service on my camera?
You cannot use the items in a way that are harassing.
Why?
Or construed as harassing.
Why would they tell me?
I don't know why.
Serve me until I turn off my camera.
I don't know. Please set the camera. This sounds like a great discussion for you and your attorney, sir. Right.
What attorney? What attorney? I could do this because this is my neck of the woods right here.
Conversazione è stata bellissima perché lui ha risposto ketchup e io oh no.
Who the fuck? No, leave me alone. Oh man, it's a Ford GT. Lucky. All right, hang on. I want to go back to my video because I actually haven't seen that one yet. And actually that's the video that it's the one that went viral, and it's the one that my parents and my brother-in-law found me on. Like they know I stream, but they didn't realize that I actually have a lot of more than one viral video out there. Hold on. There it is. See it right there. I haven't seen this one in a long time.
Keisha Johnson,
I found this on a web forum. And from there, from a news article, from a local news piece.
Yeah, Keisha Johnson. Come on up here, ma'am. No, you got to come stand at this podium.
I can't hear you, ma'am.
The laws of the state of Kentucky. Come up here and stand at this podium. I have to get you on the record so that we can see you with your.
I'll go back to Miss Commissioner in a bit.
No. All right, and now, do you have a lawyer? No. It looks like somebody named Klein. No, nobody appointed it to you. Klein was somebody who. Let me look at this, Miss Johnson. No, I don't think so. Let me look. Dale Warren was once your lawyer. You know Dale Warren? Okay. All right. So you want to represent yourself. Is that true, Miss Johnson? Okay, well, Mr. Johnson, I really don't want to create some big scene. Hang on for a second. I do not want to lock you up, but I may very well have to. I need for you to come up here and stand at this podium. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. You have to come up here and stand at this podium. Yes. What, Miss Johnson? I need to know what you're doing, Miss Johnson. I need you to stand at this podium. All right, next up, Chris. All right. Chris, go ahead and lock her up. Go ahead and take her into
Show me the law.
You sit over there. Nothing's going to happen. Yeah, I'm not finished with her yet. All right. Come up here and stand at this podium, Miss Johnson. Okay. So you're refusing to come here and stand in front of the bench. Is that true? No. I reserve my rights, correct? And that's fine, but come up here and stand at this podium. All right, first I want to talk about you and your case. All right, so you are charged with...
The fuck? Hold on, sorry.
My panic button doesn't work there, by the way. Anyway, you're charged with possession of marijuana, tampering with physical evidence, and possession of drug paraphernalia. All right. Well, you're charged with illegally possessing marijuana. You are charged with tampering with physical evidence and possession of drug paraphernalia. Well, there's not a whole lot more. There's not a whole lot more I can do to try to explain to you.
Okay, let's start here. Can you guys prove jurisdiction? Prove jurisdiction. Because I come in under common law. Prove your jurisdiction, that you have jurisdiction over me. Prove jurisdiction. A court cannot proceed until you guys prove jurisdiction.
Goddamn refund.
Show me your jurisdiction. Show me your law.
All right. All of our laws are codified in the Kentucky Revised Statute.
Show me jurisdiction. Show me law.
Hey, there you go. Okay, so what else? Now, there's a simple way for me to prove jurisdiction to you, and that would be for me to ask the deputy to take you into custody. I have absolute confidence that I have jurisdiction.
Formal charges, like you take me.
You do have formal charges.
Formal charges would be a complaint against me and another individual.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't have, I don't need another individual.
That's a citation, correct? Or,
Okay.
That's not formal
All right.
charges.
All right. So what do you want to do about your case today?
Prove jurisdiction to me.
I don't have to prove jurisdiction to you.
In
All right.
law, it
I'm going to
says
prove
you have
jurisdiction to you right now. I'm going to ask the deputy to go ahead and take you into custody.
Under what charges?
You are disrupting my court.
Damn.
I don't know where these people are.
I don't know where these people come from.
I don't know. All right, we're going to pass her case to tomorrow.
It was about the third week into Kathy's weight loss battle.
Oh God, no! Stop it. And demonetized. Hang on. What was I posting earlier? Here we go. So, those of you who don't know, the issue is that this guy was driving somebody else's car, I think. He didn't have the right registration, the right plates, the right anything. So the car was eventually going to get towed. The mother of a passenger who was related to the driver or friends with the driver, and they were visiting temporarily from college. She came in and decided to be a full-on fucking Karen. And that's what happened here, and that's what ensued. So I'm gonna go to where she finally arrives.
On the back of this one. Okay, perfect.
How long until you get here? Because we need to take everything out of your car and put it in somewhere. Okay, thank you, Mom.
How long is that going to be?
She's 5 minutes away. She's 5 minutes away.
Like coming up the hill, or
Sorry?
like coming up the hill?
Yeah, just right next to the building.
Okay. Well, start gathering things. I can't really. I'm not the boss of this guy, so he's here to do it.
Can you just explain to me, sorry, to get a second hand, what those...
The car's been unregistered for almost 2 years. Well, since September of 2016.
Okay.
So it has to get impounded.
So what does that mean? It's going to be brought to Tenafly.
It'll be brought to police impound in Tenafly until a valid registration can be produced. You have to just go down to the headquarters, the Tenafly Police Headquarters.
Tenafly, okay.
Bring a valid registration and a valid insurance card, and then they'll release the car to you.
Can the registration be out of state to the
Just watch
car?
yourself, because there's people that do
Hold on.
in our desk here. Take a photo of what? The VIN number right there? I'm just trying to... Oh, the VIN number is on the paper I just gave you. Oh, really? That's an old registration card. Come over here just so we don't...
My mom said to me you're 5 minutes. Can the registration be out of state to the license plate, or it's the state has to be the same state as license plate? I don't know enough about it. That's
Okay, so you can either... if you can go online with Nevada and get it taken care of, and would do it online and get it approved, that would work. I don't know if Nevada allows that to occur.
Okay.
If not, you're going to need the title of the car to register it in whatever other state you want to register it in. You just have to have the title.
Okay. The title is like when you bought it originally.
Right, the piece
you
of
were
paper
given
that
a
says
title
title.
that says like you now own this car.
Exactly.
Fine. And so her license plate could be from Nevada. And for example, we could go to the New Jersey DMV
No.
today. No, that's what I'm asking. It has to be Nevada.
To re-register it, yes, with this plate. If you had the title, you can go to New Jersey, register in New Jersey, they'll give you New Jersey license plates.
I understand. So
And it's new license plates.
the license plate and the registration need to be the same unless you have the title of the car, in which case you can change your license plate and your registration, and they would be in the same state. So the answer is this needs to be in the state of the registration. Excuse me, this is my mom coming to pick us up. Hello? Mom? We're in a...
Right by Montami.
We're
Just
right
past Montami.
We're just past Montami. Going towards the Outlook. We didn't even
SMH.
Thank you, Mom. Sorry. Bye.
Okay, so as I said, like they gotta tow the car, and they gotta take the car in. The woman, I don't think it's her who is the mom, but they are calling her to pick them up because again the car's being towed. They need a ride home.
So, do you happen to know if most states, because they don't live here, right? They're coming here to visit me because I'm in town from London. My mom lives in town of Florida. Is there a possibility that we can go online and register with
Maybe Nevada allows you to do that. I don't know Nevada's DMV laws. I can tell you New Jersey's, but I can't tell you Nevada's. Maybe they allow it. That would make it very easy if they did. In New Jersey, you need the code that they send you in the mail, and you can do it online. Otherwise, you have to go to a DMV in person, which is obviously not going to be open until Monday.
So how, just so I understand it, guys. So they need to drive back to New Haven because Snow goes to Yale for business school, and John lives in Boston. So once we figure this out and they get their car back, how are they supposed to drive without hassle back to New Haven and ensure that this doesn't happen?
Well, the car would have to be registered and insured to get it out of the impound.
Understood, but I'm saying the reason.
So why would they have hassle going from here if it's registered and insured back to New Haven?
Because you pulled us over because it was tinted windows and the issue is the license plate, right?
Yeah, you just a screwdriver. You take off the bracket.
I'm just saying the windows are still going to be tinted when they're driving. Like,
But
how can we make sure that there's not going to be a
But
problem?
that's fine because the driver is not from New Jersey.
I understand. Okay.
So that's not. You might get stopped for it, but I didn't give him a ticket for that because it doesn't apply to him.
So why
I
did
can
we
still
get
stop. Because I can still stop you for it.
Yeah.
Because if a New Jersey driver was driving this car, they could get a ticket for it. Because a New Jersey driver is not allowed to operate their
Okay, so
motor
if
vehicle.
John's license was a New Jersey license like mine is, then you could have given me a ticket for that. It's not a car, it's about the driver.
Driver and vehicle, right. I mean, if you were borrowing somebody's car for the day, are you thinking you're going to get a ticket for it? No. But so what happens is some people live in New Jersey, they'll register their car in South Carolina because it's cheaper, and they have like a friend's house that they use. Technically, their car is supposed to be registered in New Jersey, but they're trying to bypass the system.
Oh God, that's.
So then New Jersey laws would
Yeah,
apply.
let me tell you about trying to register and get tags for my my new car. Well, new as in new to me car. But let's not get into that. But yeah.
And they wouldn't be allowed to have that.
Yeah.
So, but that
How
doesn't
long
apply to this
typically
case.
does the registration? You said sometimes you can do it online.
Oh yeah, if you do it online, it takes you 5
They're
minutes.
supposed to go back to, they're only supposed to be here for the day.
Right.
And look at this. You can tell that the cop and the guy are like casual. They're like, okay, I understand what you're saying. You know, it's okay. I get it. It sucks, but you know, we got no choice. We have to take the car in. You know, that's what it is. That's what it's got to be. All right, Joshua, you have a good night, man. This will probably be the last video I do, and then I'm calling it a night anyway.
They don't want to.
But we got to see how this lady reacts to this.
You know what I mean? Like,
And they don't want to leave it in the impound because it's additional fees per day.
yeah,
to
like
leave
they
it there.
want their car back.
I'd like to say it's about $20 per day to leave it there.
Okay, $20.
So, you have to talk to him. He's the one that the tow truck driver.
Okay.
He's the one that's collecting it fees. We don't. The police department doesn't deal with the tow fee or any of those fees. So those are his. I believe it's about $100 for his tow and $20 per day that it stays in there.
So we can't drive it there as work. We don't need to pay $100. I'm saying.
Oh no, she does to get her car back.
You initial tow of $100. Like, can we avoid that $100 by driving into the station?
No.
Not even with an escort, please.
No. That's the impound. So that's unavoidable.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
You guys got everything out, pretty much?
No,
you can leave whatever you want in it, that's fine. He's got the old one. Just anything of value you're going to be leaving in the car, or no? You're going to take everything. Just so I know, because I'm going to write it on my sheet in case it goes missing. Some people leave, like, you know, whatever, a card thing.
How do you get the car back?
And here she. All right. And here she is. All right. Here's the money shot. Get ready.
New Jersey, I have no idea about. If I told you something, it might be completely incorrect. New Jersey, I can tell you 100% what the process. I have no idea what's about. You have to call their DMV. Unfortunately, not till Monday. It's a holiday weekend, so. All right. So you guys are all set. No truck drivers get taken.
What do we need? How do we get the car back?
Valid registration, valid insurance card.
How do they know that this is her car? Like, don't you need to give us a receipt or something? Like, how are they going to know that this...
Receipt, you mean title?
This is the receipt. This goes on file.
Hi, I'm Karen Turner. Hi,
it's my
I'm a resident. There you go.
It's fine. I don't need that.
Lady, I don't need to see your ID. You're just here supposed to be picking them up, right? I don't need to see your ID.
You're just here as the rider, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm here as a concerned citizen and friend of the mayor.
Friend of the mayor, hey? We're not even 2 minutes in. Friend of the mayor.
And been in Tenafly for 20 years. I take full responsibility for them. And what is the reason they were pulled over?
The driver has all the information. He'll tell you.
No. I need to know.
Why do you need to know? You're not his guardian.
No, you don't need to know.
Okay.
You are not involved here. You're picking them up.
No. I'm involved. Trust me.
Well,
I'm
not
very
going to tell
involved.
you. He's the driver of the automobile. He's over 18. That's all you need to know.
Okay. If you can... We don't need to see credentials. Okay.
We don't need to see your credentials, lady.
You need a... If you can give me a little bit of space here.
Who is this? Are you a commissioner?
Commissioner.
I am the commissioner. One of the commissioners, and I'm heading up.
Do you have an ID with that?
That is my ID, and that is my business card.
So she's just fucking throwing her weight around. Giving no fucks already.
I am the commissioner of the Port Authority, and I'm heading up over
Port Authority, even.
South Police Office.
By state agency.
Okay, so if there's a problem, I think I have...
There's no problem.
Well, I think there's a problem.
It's an unregistered vehicle.
Okay, let's hear what is...
Okay, I'm actually kind of curious now. Because I've seen this video a lot. But I don't know, where is Tenafly in relation to the Port Authority? Okay, so it's actually relatively close. It's on the border between New York and New Jersey on the Hudson. Okay, so I get that. All right, fair enough.
Why were they pulled over, first of all?
Miss.
Now, don't call me Miss. I'm Commissioner. Thank you.
Commissioner.
Pobrecito. Forgive me, Miss Commissioner. Forgive me, Commissioner, not Miss Commissioner.
Why were they pulled over?
All due respect.
Yep.
I don't need to fucking tell you.
No. I need
Yes,
to know.
The car's getting towed now.
Why is the car getting towed?
Go ask him.
No. I'm asking. You're the person
Go ask
who's
him.
ordered it, and trust me.
Miss, this does not involve you 1%.
Yeah, it does. It does, because I'm picking them up, and I'm offering to take responsibility for them, and you can't even tell me the charges. I'm also an attorney, so I think if you...
She's an attorney too, y'all. She's an attorney.
Can't tell me what is the problem.
That's fine.
Why is it such a difficulty to say why they was being pulled over and why the car's being towed.
Because everything has already been explained.
I know, but I know.
Why do you need to know?
Because this is impacting me, because I got 4 people who are coming back to my house, including people who live in New Haven attending Yale graduate school.
Oh, they're Yale. They're going to Yale, y'all. How fucking dare they? Fucking Yale, motherfuckers.
A PhD student.
PhD even.
And I don't know why it's so difficult to say what the problem is. This is impacting me. On Easter Sunday, I got to take 4 people
I'll be honest.
back to New
I'll be honest with
Haven.
you. Should I be frank with you?
Yeah, I want to know what the problem is.
It's more of the way you just approach me and your demeanor.
You know what? Okay.
I'm being honest with you.
I want to know why.
I just don't appreciate your demeanor.
I don't
You're being very demanding with me.
No, I'm asking you a question which is not being answered.
But it doesn't need to be answered. It's irrelevant.
Okay. You know what?
If you'd like to read my report, you can come down to the police department records on Monday, and you can get a copy of it.
And you can't.
I am there is no. You have no right to know what's going on.
No, I do.
Explain to me why.
Because these are 4 people that I have
You're
to take responsibility.
Why do you have to take responsibility? They're all adults.
That's my daughter.
And she's a backseat passenger. She's a backseat passenger.
And
she's not even the driver. She's not even the driver. Never mind that the driver is a grown adult, and I assume her daughter is also a grown adult. So what the fuck?
There's a problem with you describing it because you don't feel confident. Why these people are being pulled over?
Your daughter has not been summoned. She was not the driver. This is not her vehicle. It's not your vehicle.
I'm
How
sorry,
are you involved?
but this is not going to be. If you have a problem explaining what the problem is and why their car is being confiscated, then we have a problem. And trust me, I will be in with the commissioner.
The commissioner
of police of Tenafly.
Okay. Tenafly is not so big that it would have a commissioner. Probably would have just a police chief.
Take a step back. Take a step back for me.
You can't even describe what the problem is.
Take a step back for me. I can't move back any farther. I keep moving back farther, and you keep moving closer to me.
Because you can't
Can you take a step back?
Put a sentence together.
Take a step back, lady.
What the problem is?
Because I'm not because of your demeanor.
No, I came in very
no
nicely.
legal obligation.
Very nicely. Bitch, you were already throwing out your credentials, who you were in charge of. You were throwing your weight around the moment you arrived on scene, and then you're saying you're asking nicely about what's going on. Fuck off, lady.
To tell you.
And I'm under no legal obligation to tell you what I will be doing.
I mean, you realize, I know that this lady realizes that anybody across every political spectrum would love the fact that this lady got her comeuppance. Because nobody, sovereign citizen or not, nobody loves it when some public official throws their bullshit around and tries to take advantage of their position for their own personal gain. Nobody loves it. So everybody is on the same page here and saying that this lady is being a complete bitch to these cops and is abusing her authority. Straight up.
But you can do whatever you would like to do.
She's been
This is a lawful motor vehicle stop. You are here to pick them up. Okay?
Okay.
There's going to be a report.
Yep.
The driver has been advised of everything that's going on.
Okay. I was there for your graduation when you guys came in the town, and it wasn't that long ago.
What graduation? What are you talking about?
Okay.
And now she's trying to act as if she was part of the graduation? What, from Academy? What the fuck?
Okay.
What graduation?
What? and his partner's like, what the fuck is this lady talking about?
Good peace and happiness. Thank you for your information and help. You know what? I hope you have a really nice holiday weekend too, because you just ruined it for a lot of people. Without even the decency.
No, I didn't ruin anything.
Yeah,
I was doing my job.
Yeah, you did.
I would just hope you being a commissioner
this is their Passover.
that you would understand the job police officers have to do. But
there is no explanation. How can I understand?
You
don't
didn't even
have
ask
the
him.
decency.
You didn't even
no,
ask
I'm
him.
asking you because you're the one that's making the report, the problem, stating it. I'm going to
I
the
don't
source.
appreciate the way you approached me, the way you demanded information, the way
I'm
you're,
not demanding.
you're
I'm
stating
asking
based
you.
off of your
I'm asking
your
you.
position
I'm asking
in another
you.
agency,
I'm asking
whatever it may
you.
be. I mean, you have a business card with
How many
credentials.
times-
I don't know you. I just met you a minute ago. You have no official
So,
identification.
Oh no, she's straight up Karen.
Schmarodowski.
What does that have to do with anything?
Smardowski.
Louis, you know, how many
Credentials.
times?
I don't know you. I just met you a minute ago. You have no official
So,
identification.
Louis, you know, Louis, what's his name? Schmarodowski.
Smardowski.
What does that have to do with
Again, throwing names, throwing bits of authority, trying to get an edge on these cops purely because a relative was involved in a traffic stop. Not that the relative was actually directly cited. She was simply involved. She was a passenger.
Well, I'm just telling you who I am. I've been in the town for 20 years, and as a courtesy, I would like to understand the rationale for their being pulled over and their car confiscated. This is a courtesy. I don't know why it's
I
difficult.
believe
you know
you
what?
should ask your
Can you
daughter and the
please-
driver of the motor
My
vehicle.
daughter is a backseat passenger, as you
Exactly.
said. You're making the accusation. I would like to know
What accusation?
the accusation of I don't know what, because you haven't told me. You're telling me to go Monday and read the report.
No,
when
that's not
these
what you
kids,
said to me.
you said ask them. It's not they. It's not them. I'm not going to ask the driver what you
Why wouldn't you?
are accusing them of wrongdoing. I'm asking you because you're the source of the accusation. They are not the source. You're the source. So I'm trying to go to the source. If you want me to go to their side of the story, I will.
I think
But
that's the
I
best
will
thing.
do that.
I think it's the best thing at this point.
You know what? I'm very disappointed in the way the two of you are acting. You cannot even tell me, a mother living in Tenafly for 20 years.
I am a mother living in the same town for 20 years.
With two kids who went through the school system, what's the problem?
Because that has any relevance to what's going on.
And that's shocking. It's shocking that you can't even give me a sense.
I think
no,
we should conclude this.
I will.
Just for safety
absolutely.
reasons, this is a high-speed road. I think we should all get off of the road.
You
a little
want
bit dangerous for us
I'm
being
so
out here as long
sorry.
as we were
Thank
anyway.
you for your concern with my safety.
Okay.
I don't need it. You can't put a sentence together. Sorry.
Okay.
That's pathetic. And you are a disappointment. And you are just following him. So you are also a disappointment. You can't put together a sentence of what the
Are you
problem
finished
is.
now? Are you finished, ma'am?
I'm shocked.
Are you
I'm
finished?
shocked and very disappointed. Thank you
may
for your
take
help.
them. You may take them now.
You may not tell me when to take my child. You may shut up and not tell me when I may take my kids and her friends who are PhD students from MIT.
MIT even.
You may tell me nothing because you told me nothing. Shame on both of you. I will be talking to the chief of police.
Please.
And I will be speaking to the mayor.
Badge number
and you're
540.
I love that he volunteered his badge number. Without even being asked, he volunteered his badge number because he knows how bad this is gonna look for this lady. I love it. I fucking love it.
I got your name.
Just to make sure there's no discrepancy. Matt is the first name.
Don't you worry.
As long as you got all the information right.
I got all your information, sweetheart. You can't put a sentence together. That's shameful.
Okay.
That's shameful.
Have a pleasant weekend.
You have a wonderful weekend.
And now they're trolling.
Just in terms of a receipt for impound, is that all contained in the 3 tickets?
No,
there
of
is no
course not.
receipt for
They
impound.
can't even tell you the name, what the reason. They can't tell me the reason why you're being pulled over.
The police
Are you
impound
tomorrow?
line. Is that online? Can we, like,
What company are you?
find out the what? The location of the impound. No, it's at the police department. Okay, cool. Police headquarters. Yep. You can take it.
Shame on you.
Oh, no worries.
Shame on you.
Have a pleasant day.
I'm pretty sure the day after this thing went viral, she lost her job.
Ruined the perfect holiday weekend. 4 or 5 people.
Have a nice day.
Come back.
Take care now.
Stone face. Stone face. Don't make any expression. You know damn well you're on camera too. No expression whatsoever. None. Walk to the... There you go. Perfect. Awesome. Good job, guys. Hey, Frank, do you know who Schmerdowski is? Nah, man, I have no fucking clue. It's like, damn, lady.
Ma'am, where are you going exactly? It's not private.
Where are you? What's your address? What's your address? And what needs to be done when you get the release? It's not construction. You don't need it. Thank you. All right, we'll see you down there. Get away from me.
Get away from me.
I'm asking. No. I came to see his address.
Employee.
I came to get his address.
This is a police contract employee.
You've made 5 people in my car cry. I hope you're happy. You're an ass.
Just doing my job.
And you, no, you're not.
Just doing my job, ma'am.
We'll agree to get pictures. How about that?
How about?
She's trying to get the address of the tow truck driver. That's my understanding.
I'm not even going to talk to you. It's not worth it. Okay?
I agree.
You are not a nice person. And 5 people are crying. You've ruined their Easter.
5 people are crying. I mean, they seem pretty okay to me. I mean, annoyed, frustrated, but I don't know about crying.
Ruined their Passover. You've got someone, an investment banker in there from London. You've ruined it.
An investment banker from London, y'all. God, she will not stop dropping names and big important people, huh?
Going for hike, and you can't even. I hope you're very happy because you seem to have a smug ass look on your face, and this seems to please you. I don't know why it's so hard.
I mean, if I was one of the cops, I probably would have a shit-eating grin as well at this point.
Okay, what the reason is, or where the car will be. Why?
You work with police officers, correct?
Yeah, I work with 4,000 of them.
I'm just a little bit disappointed that
You don't get to be disappointed in me.
you don't seem like a very big police supporter. I don't know. You
No.
think that
You don't seem like a very big police supporter. I don't know.
you would have more of an inside look at the job.
You would expect that you would have a more inside look at the job.
Just caught me by surprise based off your demeanor a little bit.
Yeah.
You just caught me by surprise with your demeanor, basically.
Okay.
Using inappropriate words and such.
Yeah. You know what, Matt? This isn't going to go down nicely.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what, Matt? This isn't going to go down nicely.
This isn't gonna go down nicely, she says. Oh my god, where? Hold on. This is where? Damn it! Where is the fucking hell? Where is that? I have to do this. Curb your enthusiasm.
Okay. You're not a nice person. Okay. And it's really hard for me to understand why you can't say the problem is They
What should you
don't
call
have
someone
this, or they do
who
have
took
that.
over his father's
Two
life?
sentences. That's not. I
The
asked
driver
you.
couldn't have been any nicer.
I asked you. They're all crying in there.
Are they?
I don't care about the driver being nice or not nice. I asked you, and you can't even put a sentence together. That's a problem. No.
And she was fired.
Matt, you got a chance to put it together now, but you can't put the sentence together now, other than say you're disappointed. Fine, we'll go to Rustin.
You go to whoever you'd like to go to. It's irrelevant to me. I'm doing my job. I've done nothing inappropriate.
And if I go and say, what's the address and what do we have to do, that's inappropriate too. You need to tell me for that too?
I don't know why
Obviously,
you're
yes.
coming over to a vehicle that's lawfully being impounded.
Because I want to know
I
where
don't know what
it's
you're
going.
doing. The driver was advised where it's going, as was your
I'm
daughter.
not.
Your daughter was very nice as well. She asked, and I told her.
Guess what? I'm not so nice. Tell that to everybody.
Obviously.
Fine. Okay. And I've been, and the police have all been.
Yes,
in my
this is
home,
the Roadside Karen
second
Commissioner.
home, and in the third home in
I don't see how that's relevant, but for this situation.
Exactly. It's not relevant.
Very smart. I know. Very smart. Maybe you need a few more tattoos over your.
I'm going to call Chief Smarodowski, and you're going to be fired by tomorrow. I assure you. Ah, my ears.
Appreciate your patience. Thank you.
Thanks, Donnie. Appreciate it.
Was that it? We're about a minute left. Yeah, we got a minute left. I was there at your graduation and I get no appreciation whatsoever. How dare you?
Headquarters units are back in.
And we're ready for the next one. Bob Loblaw's Loblog. Oh, God. Official resigns after video shows her curse. Well, I mean, that's not all she did. I mean, cursing at police was the least of her infractions, to be honest.
On video apparently trying to influence police by citing her powerful government job is reportedly apologizing.
Hey, this was posted on my birthday. What the hell?
Karen Turner abruptly resigned.
Wait, her name was Karen. Oh my God. I completely forgot about that. Her name is actually Karen.
From the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey last week after the video surfaced. It showed her confronting New Jersey police officers in a traffic stop during Easter. Adriana Diaz is here with what triggered the outrage. Adriana, good morning.
Good morning. Karen Turner's adult daughter was riding in a car with friends on Easter weekend when they were pulled over for illegally tinted windows.
Her name is actually Karen.
Police discovered the car's registration had expired and decided to impound it. That's when Turner showed up.
Oh!
That is my ID, and that is.
Oh, it's with a C! Damn it! Oh, no! Oh, we were so close.
Karen Turner made sure the
We were
officers knew
so close,
exactly who
y'all.
she was
We
when
were
she went
so
to pick up her
close.
daughter and her friends.
Now, don't call me Miss. I'm Commissioner. Thank you.
She grew increasingly agitated as the officers refused to tell her why the car was pulled over.
You may shut up and not tell me when I may take my kids. and her friends who are PhD students from MIT and Yale. You may tell me nothing because you told me nothing. Shame on both of you. I will be talking to the chief of police, and I will be speaking to the mayor.
In a statement, the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey called Turner's conduct outrageous and indefensible and said her resignation was appropriate. The Port Authority has been under fire in recent years for corruption probes, including a former chairman's bribery charges and the 2013
Sounds about right.
Bridgegate scandal when political appointees allegedly created a traffic jam
Oh
on
yeah.
the George Washington.
Also that also was a thing back in New Jersey, Bridgegate. We don't need to talk about that. But oh my god, I forgot her name was actually Karen. That is amazing. I that is awesome. I love it. And we're done. I'm going to end the stream on that note. That my Karen video was done by somebody actually named Karen. Love it. So, we're going to end it here. Thank you guys for dropping in. Thank you guys for watching with me. Always appreciated. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends. I am still planning on having a conclusion with my discussion with Archangel since it ended abruptly. So I'll let you guys know ahead of time when that's happening. And then we'll go from there. Thank you guys very much. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. And I will see you next time. Take care.